Hello, YouTube. Man. I need AFK real quick. I need to use the bathroom. Okay. I'm here. I'm ready to yap about Digimon. How's everybody today? Man, BANLIST, NATS happened. A lot to talk about. And then on top of that, we got to talk about the games in front of us. So I don't know how we're gonna get through it all. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what we should talk about. I know a lot of people are gonna be upset at the ban list. I think I'll give my quick take right now, and then we'll go in depth as people ask me questions. Yada yada. Ban list clearly wasn't enough. Ban list is clearly. I hate this. This isn't me justifying it. I think it's stupid to ban for this, but it seems like the ban list is a future-proofing ban list. We do know that in 26, we know Plutomon is coming in BT26, which means Plutomon is often associated with Cerberus and Dober as part of its line. So that I guess that is why Cerberus X and Dobermon X are getting hit now. The only possible explanation for Dober X and Cerberus X getting hit now is they're sick of seeing Moment in Japan, and they're just nipping that in the butt. So sorry, Donkey Nog, you weren't welcome in Japan anymore. Watch him still top of the bio, dude. It's just gonna be funny. But yeah, like it just like the Cerberus and the Dober just feels like it just feels out of tune. What's the word? Out of tune. Like if you like, it's been a minute since we've been complaining about Cerberus X and Dober X. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not been relevant, and then we hit it now is insane. Like it's just insane. But it's probably a future proofing thing. Again, I don't agree with future proof bans. I think it's stupid. I think if the card, ban the card when it's a problem, period. Target ban Moment. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. And then what else was on there, man? Like I don't have the picture in front of me. I can't even remember. Dober, like those are the only two that sin. Oh, Mallow. Honestly, Mallow was the only thing on there that I was like, okay. Like it wasn't like, okay, obviously Mallow Myotis isn't a problem in the meta, right? I'm not saying that. But like, you know, Bandai and their infinite loops, they're not happy with it. And honestly, maybe I'm crazy. Like from what I've seen from Mallow and Mallow decks, you only really ran that Mallow at 2. Realistically, if you were running that Mallow at 4, you were really trying for the loop shenanigans, and like that wasn't ever that good. Like it was, you know what I mean? Like the good Mallow, like you were playing the triple color Mallow. If like to be like good at the game, like, or to win games and win locals and stuff, right? Like the other, like, and you were playing like the other older one too. You were only really playing that older BT2, BT3 Mallow because you wanted to like just for like shenanigans, right? Like you were only playing 2 at most, right? So the limit to 1 is like, okay, we're just kind of nipping the like infinite turn stuff a little bit. And so I was like, okay, whatever. Like I don't think that hurts actual Mallow Myotis deck that bad, if at all. And it just kind of nerfs, like it restricts people trying to do shenanigans, and that I think that's okay. Oh yeah, Skull Bellucci. Future proofing, I guess. Like I don't, never have I ever sat down and was like, Skull Bellucci's the problem. Like who was running that? Mallow was running it at 1. That was the last time I talked about that. That has gotta be the last time I talked about that. Cause like KDA, at first I was like, oh, KDA Master, they're trying to hit that a little bit. They think it's ridiculous. But they don't run that card, right? It's the wrong Bellucci, right? Like maybe I'm crazy. Maybe someone update me on a KDA Master list, but I'm pretty convinced that they weren't really using that Skull Bellucci at all. Oh wait, wasn't KDA Master also using Dober X and Cerberus X? Is that crazy? I don't think so. I think that's no. Yeah, they were. Tidamon wasn't using. Oh wait, Skull Bellucci and Tida? No, you weren't using it in Tida. It does stand for Dark Animal. Yeah. You're right. I guess they really. I guess that's the only other thing to add to the reasons list for KDA or for Cerberus and Dober is just to hit KDA Master. Like that's got to be like the only thing. Target KDA Master. Yeah, like that's the only reason. Like I genuinely believe it's more about future proofing than anything else. But the target ban on Moment is just funny. Nah, they're not targeting. There's no way they're targeting Lord Nightmon. There's no way. The skull hit is probably future proofing as well. Yeah. So all those hits, like, again, I'm gonna say this every time, is this, I hate banning this way. It's dumb. Do not like it. Do not approve. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I do not like future. I do not feel like future proofing is a justifiable reason to hit a card on a ban list. However, that is probably why they limited Dober and Cerberus. I know a lot of people were on, like we can talk about, like, I want to move on to something else where it's like we can move on. I'm gonna talk about you guys. I'll get back to you guys in the comments, of course, always. But a lot of like let's talk about like some of the cope stuff. Like, I was not expecting like them to ban all the memory options. Like, some people were on that, and I was like, nah, that's not happening. And I'm like, nah, that's not happening. And then look, it didn't happen. And like, yeah, it's a little bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy, a little bit, I guess. But I never thought that was gonna happen. If at most, the most I ever saw happening was them choice restricting all the zero cost option memory cards. So, and like, I thought that was gonna be it. Like, that is the most they could ever possibly do. No, I wasn't even expecting that. And that didn't happen, which is, I think that's fine, man. I think it's okay. What else? Someone made me a nice little list. Look at that list. Shaco. I think Shaco, like, gives me hope that we have like a like that people on the ban list know what they're doing. Like, everything on the list is like questionable. I'm like, why? And then, but like, Shaco's like, okay, they're thinking, like, all right, okay, these guys play the game a little bit. Like, you know what? Like, that wasn't them hitting Shaco isn't just like, what's it called? That isn't just like on accident for me, I guess is what I'm saying. I do like, I know a lot of people want, it's like, oh, pair ban the rookies or pair ban this and this, Chitose to 1. I think realistically, Shaco is just the best hit. That's how I feel about it. But I guess I could be wrong. I don't know. Like, and granted, like, with the caveat, this is again another caveat for my defense of Shakumon or Teacup Man. Obviously Huddy really isn't a problem anymore going into EX11, and future, like, even the future stuff, like I clearly Huddy has like lost its place on the throne. I feel, maybe people are wrong, so it didn't necessarily need to get hit anymore. But if they were just sick of like that people on that deck, like, okay, like Shaco does it, like, it's enough, right? Like, Huddy was already on its way out, and they just like they confirmed the kill. You know what I mean? So like, whatever, job done. I think we're good. The dogs could have been, like, that's the thing though. Like, if you really look at it, dogs wasn't like this widespread problem for like a long, like, I don't think dogs ever hit the prevalence of like Growl Engine, right? I don't think as much as we like to complain about dogs, and trust me, I did my share. I think objectively it just never got as bad as Growl, right? I think that's true. So with that said, I'm like, I get it. Yeah, but yeah, exactly. So dogs were only relevant when Lord Nightmon X was around. And here in NA, Lord Nightmon X wasn't relevant. Like, okay, it was around, it was a deck in the meta, but like, that's like saying we need to hit Jupitermon because it's a deck in the meta, right? Like, Jupitermon's around, it's doing okay. It's not crazy yet. Maybe if you watch an East video, you might have a perspective change on like how well Jupiter is right now, but at least off the information we have from nationals, which are worlds, which to be fair, also representation at worlds isn't a greater commentary on what the meta is going to be. We still don't know, but if we just use it as a sample size of the only sample size we have, like obviously like Jupiter isn't crazy. So like, well, we gotta hit Jupiter. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like Lord Nightmon was never a like regional level issue. I don't think. Maybe like it might have been a problem like the first tournament it was legal and then quickly fell out of grace. I think Lord Nightmon X and fighting into it was quickly solved. Oh yeah, they made the big T. I forgot that they made the BT25 box hopper specifically. Like, look at these band cards. Literally, all the Greymon X Copers died that day. Like, that announcement just killed any hope for Greymon lovers. People were guessing that it was going to be unrestricted. Yeah, that's fair. I know people were guessing that. I was like, I don't know. I'm like, there's a part of me that's like, okay, and this is me saying it with a lot of my cards on the freaking ban list. Just like, I'm like kind of like whatever if a card comes off, like, and then we can talk about that now. Like two of the cards come off. Like I was talking to Ben from Hyper Coliseum because we didn't stream it. We personally, and this is no shade to people that did this, because I love all the people that did this. Just me and the Hyper Coliseum boys plus Curiosity plus Digipanda, we got together to watch it, but like we didn't feel comfortable co-streaming it. Like with all the NDAs, all the NDAs we've signed over the past year, and you know what I mean? So it's just like, we just wanted to stay in Bandai's good graces. We didn't want to get, like, probably nothing will happen if we did stream it, but we just didn't want to risk it, so we didn't live stream it. And like at that point, like was it CNT Elixir was streaming it, you got DigiDane was streaming it, Zenitsu was streaming it. Zenitsu was killing it on the stream. So if you guys want to watch a VOD, Zenitsu was like, that was like a 10-hour stream for Zenitsu. Jesus Christ, Zenitsu. They were killing it anyway, so I was just like, I don't want to risk my paycheck. You know what I mean? Like on any like future things I could be doing with Bandai. So I was just like, I'm not gonna. It's not worth the risk for me right now. And people already got the content they could enjoy it in a different way. So we didn't live stream, but I was talking to Ben about Mirage Gao, and it looks like Michael Iafrate won this match. By the way, guys, it was a Medusa mirror match. And definitely today is it's just gonna be a YAP day, dude. Too much announcements yesterday to not too many announcements yesterday to actually think that this is gonna be a real tournament. Plus, this is like, the tournament is not BANLIST time. Tomorrow's tournament will honor the BANLIST, but let's be real, chat. Like, every game we're watching today is probably gonna be. Is it another Medusa? Oh no, someone's playing Sun and Moon. Okay, we'll see what they can with this. We'll see what they're cooking. They did unban. So anyway, I was talking to Ben from Hyper Coliseum, who was a big Mirage Galgamon player. That's how he got his invite to nationals. Yada 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 yada. He didn't care. Like, I don't think, like, and I agree. Like, it's like we're just like, okay, whatever. Like that card came back. I mean, I guess it's a little bit of future proofing where we're just like, okay, I guess we'll see if we get a new Mirage, what the deck looks like with this card there. I also theory crafting chat a little bit about Mirage, like, because I asked Ben, of course, I asked Ben this. I was like, well, what does Mirage need to be good? and he was like protection on the 6, something like Medusa. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but and I was just like, okay, easy. You give it an all turns that says if your opponent has more than 8 cards in hand, by removing 1 card from your opponent's hand to the bottom of the deck, this Digimon doesn't leave. Or like, don't do 1 card, do like 2 cards or something, right? So for every, like, take 2 cards and bottom deck to the card, bottom deck the cards. And like that could probably Mirage card with something like that could just like pop off. We'll see though. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. The mock Gao is like what? That's like whatever. I never cared. Like even when that card got hit, I was like, eh. Like I'm pretty sure I complained. I was just like, eh, it's like whatever. Like I don't think like it's a good card. They can't get the restand at the time when they hit it. It was like, okay, they can't get the restand. They can't do as much damage because the other ones, the other Mount Gaos tend to whiff. Also, that Mount Gao is really nice because it like bounces 4s. So you can go bounce 3, bounce 4, bounce 5 just on your Evo. So you can bounce like pretty much a whole board just on Evoing. But it's just, I personally just never cared. And so like here we are, I guess. Sunrise Buster comes back and then they announce the dual card. And I'm like, is anyone really gonna play? Is Sunrise or like, cause like, I don't even think in no shot do I don't think Shine Greymon plays Sunrise Buster. Is there any other deck right now in the format that would consider running Sunrise Buster because it's the perfect card they've needed? Like the only like, so we got to start looking at like old maid mode. That's originally why that deck is originally what got the card banned. And then Crossheart. And I don't think either of those decks are around. You know what I'm saying? Crossheart might get support, but like, here's the thing. I'm not saying Crossheart. Okay, so main mode's probably dead, like old main mode. But like, let's talk about Crossheart. Like Crossheart might make a comeback because they got some of the new cards, right? They got the Zeeg, they got the 6, or is it a 7? I don't know. They got one of the new Cross Super Megazord cards. I don't think they're using Sunrise Buster. I don't. Am I wrong for that? You think you think it's enough? You think they can bring back, like they weren't running it at 1 anymore, right? Maybe someone educate me on Crossheart. I don't think Crossheart was really using Sunrise Buster anymore, but maybe they were. I just don't think they were. Yellow hybrids. I see you. I see you. I got you. What's up? What's up, Alpha Series Omega? I know some people are saying Crossheart, but I'm like, they were struggling to run it at 1, right? Like, was it really like in every Crossheart deck that to the point where they're like, yeah, I'll run it at 2. This card's cracked. So good. Like Levia would have instantly ran, like for example, Levia runs Gabu X and they would instantly run more if they could. I don't like Crossheart's struggling to run 1. I think maybe I'm wrong. I could be completely out of taste. I completely out of touch. I just don't think Crossheart was running Sunrise Buster at 1. Hence, they're not going to care that it's at 4. So I think Sunrise Buster is legitimately just an unrestriction list just to make the list smaller, which is fine, I guess. Also, what were the One Piece bans? Weren't we supposed to get One Piece bans? All my news channels, I didn't see what the One Piece bans were. So if someone wants to tell me what the One Piece bans were, or like DM me a picture, feel free. I'm not gonna. I won't say no. Sunrise, this meta is too expensive to run in IMO. Yeah, and so like the only deck that would have ran it was Shine Gray, and like you're running the ace card, or the dual card. You're just gonna be running the dual cards. That's it. Good talk. And I think we're forgetting that like Rise Sun isn't Shine getting 2 dual cards. We're getting a 6 and the 7. Yeah, we're getting the 6 because it's in the starter deck. Yeah. I remember. So like, there's no shot you're running Sunrise Buster. It's just it's not happening. Unless you get a play Sunrise Buster for free, it's mid. Yeah. I just, yeah, we all agree, I think. So, okay, so for the most part, until future proofing, until we see some Mirage Gauss support, the 5 does nothing. The option does nothing. And did I miss a card? I feel like I didn't. I think that was it. We talked about Skull Bellucci, we talked about Dober and Cerberus, and then we talked about Chikao. Don't think I'm missing anything. Yeah, I don't know. And to be fair, chat, I don't know how to, I know I'm not tone deaf. I know a lot of the people in the community are instantly like, that's it? Oh, there were so many problems with the game. There should have been way more bans. And I'm like, when has Bandai ever banned like that before, right? Like the amount of bans that would have had to go through for the things that Bandai, like, people are saying is wrong with the Digimon card game, it's ridiculous, right? You would have had to hit like 2 cards from Medusa that just came out. You would have had to kit cards from Vortex that just came out. You would have had to kit cards from, everyone was expecting Tumblemon. And like, okay, I'll give you, like, them hitting Tumble would have been like the equivalent of then hitting Mallow. Just saying like, okay, this card's not super meta. F Ben Ben, by the way. No, I'm joking. I love Ben Ben. Don't, like, this is me just like memeing on the fact that if they hit rocks, that that's a target, that's a Ben Ben target ban. Like Tumble would have been like the equivalent of hitting Mallow, and like it actually would have been worse than hitting Mallow, right? Because like that really cinches the deal that like rocks just isn't gonna be meta. But I'm like, rocks isn't meta. It's like, it's just not, you know. Okay, so I'm not gonna get sidetracked. The point is, like, for Bandai to accomplish what a lot of people wanted to accomplish, like, it was just unrealistic. Like, we would have seen a 30 card ban list if people got what they wanted, right? Like, so that just wasn't gonna happen. Is the game too fast? Do I want the game to be a little slower? Sure. I mean, we did see it, like, we saw finals. Finals was interesting. Like, finals, like, everybody got like 3 or 4 turns, 5 turns. Like, I know there was some drop spaghetti and people want to talk about it. We'll talk about it. But like, realistically speaking, like, there was back and forth in that. Like, they went to game 3. All 3 games was like multiple turns of back and forth. It was very interesting. And if that's the future of Digimon, I'm okay with it. The problem is there's not a lot of decks that compete at that level to where you can back and forth like that. And, you know, fair. Like, we got to get there. Work has to be done to get us there. And that is what it is. So I don't think it was any ban list that people were saying is enough. But like, you guys remember me last week. If you guys were here for the YAP last week and the tournament last Sunday, I sat here and I was like, bro, I don't know what they're gonna hit. Like, is it realistic? Like there is no one card that people are unanimously like needs to be on the ban list. Like, this ban list was one of the weird, like, I said it last week, I was like, this is gonna be one of the weirdest ban lists because there's just nothing I feel good about hitting right now. Like, it just doesn't feel good. There's no one card that the entire community is rallying behind. Like, as big as a problem as Huddy was 1 format ago, whatever, no one could agree how to hit it, right? So that's like, straight up, like, the worst deck we had that needed to, air quotes, needed to get hit on the ban list was Huddy, and nobody could agree. right? It's kind of like Taka Mikazuchi, right? Or Tamagotchi mode. Like, it was one of the biggest air quotes problems that everyone wanted to see something happen to, but no one could agree how to do it, right? It was like that. So it was just like, ugh. How is round one? Round one's fun. It's not bad. Can't complain. It requires TS and Medusa to have a... The game's too fast. It requires TS and Medusa to have a back and forth game. It effectively exists, doesn't exist otherwise. At the moment, yeah, sure. Like, obviously I know we could, like, obviously I agree that like not every deck can compete at that back and forth level, but when it happens, it's cool and it's possible. We just need to get more decks to that power level, and like, okay, we're cooking. We're cooking. Drop spaghetti, yeah. It was so bad. And I don't want to hate on national level, like world's level players, dude. Like, that's just not the conversation I want to have. I just say it out loud because like I don't want to be treated as ignorant about you know, some of the clear mistakes. Like, it was red scramble all over. It felt like red scramble 2.0 on some of these things, right? Like, it was actually, I don't know if it was that bad, but like it was like what? Like, East was losing his mind. If you guys were watching the official stream, East was losing his mind. He was just like checking his notes. He's just like, there's no way. What are you talking? What are these guys doing? What? We need a lot more work on the bringing everything up. Yeah, 100%. Look, I'm not saying the game isn't too fast. I like 100%. It's just the reason I bring it up that way and try to give that perspective is it's clear. It's probably just easier for Bandai to push us that way instead of just doing like a nuclear ban list that isn't going to work in the long run anyway, you know? That's just how I feel about it. I just didn't know what that phrase meant was all. Oh, let me wait. Just drop spaghetti. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, like am I that? Is Eminem just like that boomer now? Like, you know, you missed your shot. Drop spaghetti. Am I crazy? Maybe someone can explain it better than me. I'm pretty sure that's an Eminem thing. So I guess that's just boomer. Owen won Worlds, and that's accurate to the comic. My goat Owen. I don't listen to music and miss. They need to stick to making candy. M&M's. It's funny. I listen to Eminem, but not a lot to know every lyric. I guess it's more of a music taste knowledge. That's funny. That's fair. I guess I just thought Drop Spaghetti was more is that a fighting game thing? Because like they use it, you know, maybe it's like a fighting game thing. Like maybe I just remember Yipes like yelling that all the time, or like in Smash, but I don't know. But yeah, Drop Spaghetti, right? Like you're fumbling, bro. Like you're fumbling and you dropped your spaghetti. That's like Unlimited Grand Kuwaga. Yeah. I just don't care about unlimits. Like, as much as like I want Lobo back or like my Gabu X back, I'm just like, it's not ever gonna be enough. Like, it's not gonna do anything. Is there another round, or is there another table still playing? The answer is yes. Kind of. So yeah, ban list, disappointed. Hey, V Passion on Jupiter. I love this. I love Jupiter. Jupiter's still my favorite deck. Oh, and we got, oh, but we got Homeros. We have Homeros. We have Homeros down, but that's not enough to do double jupes. I once dropped an entire pan of spaghetti I was making on the floor. The entire pan. Oh. Damn. At Worlds, no less. That's crazy, Gio. I want my Doro Gray unlimited. That's like, look, I'm not. That statement isn't me trying to be like, you should stop wanting things off the ban. Like if for me, it's just like, to me, it just feels like an uninteresting talking point most of the time. I'm just like, it could happen. Does it change anything if it does happen? I don't know. But like, Card does nothing outside of helping Alpha against Sirocco and Jupiter. That's, I think that's a little disingenuous. I think the security attack +1 with all the draw and everything that Alphamon can have now, I think that's really the craziness, right? Like we're just like making it easier for Alpha to OTK, which is what we're scared of, I think, or at least what I imagine Bandai's scared of. Also, immunities without a cost, I think, is something that Bandai is also moving away from. I say that as Vortex is on the board. I see that more in a Weird Al Yankovic song than anything. Free Gabu and Garu X for Garurumon decks only. Make Garurumon great again. I agree. Make Garurumon great again. 100%. I miss gas. I like seeing all these YouTube videos about new gas. It seems interesting. I don't know if I'm like caring. I don't know if it doesn't feel like a real deck to me as real as it feels like. You got to run a lot of bricks in the new versions of gas that people are throwing around with the adventure cards. It feels like a lot more bricks. Original gas was so clean. It was just play Garu, draw a shit ton of cards, be blue, and then eventually just hard slam a Blitzcrank so you can do the Alter S combo. No, but what I mean about like a cost to the immunity, like I more mean like you like Neptune. You have to do something that's at a limited capacity to protect, right? Or Venus or Jupiter, right? Like I feel like that's the kind of protection Bandai wants to go to. Sirocco, right? A once, like do it once. Or was it Medusa? Do it using tokens, or I guess Puppets as well does it. Stuff like that. Something that has like essentially ammo to it. I'm not saying, okay, so when I say like, oh, Doro Gray shouldn't come back because now Alpha could OTK, that isn't me saying that like, oh, suddenly Alphamon is going to be the most OTK deck beyond every OTK deck that we have right now. I'm just saying that like, if the goal is to slow down the game and everybody wants that, like, why are we suggesting, like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't seem, in the plan of like what the community wants by adding another deck that can OTK, right? Like it just doesn't seem right, I guess. So V Passion is using the Sunomon egg to pop the, yeah, looks like we're in a minus 5k and then pop the Fortitude. Oh, we don't have protection. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Uh-oh. Yeah, V Passion's gonna scoop it up there. Damn. Yeah, we needed a security. We needed a security. That sucks. If we had security, if we had just one security, Jupitermon protects us and then we're chilling. I think we went a little crazy with yoinking our security, unfortunately. I didn't see the whole game, obviously, so I can't really judge that game. I just like watching Jupiter. I'm trying to, sorry guys, there's no other games right now. I'm trying to, round 2 is getting started. Oh wait, I guess there's one. Is Michael in, did I jump away from Michael just for there to still be a game going? Oh, that's funny. I can't believe I did that again. I've done that so many times lately. That I leave a table when they're still playing. Yeah, we got to bounce around. We got to see some fun. I'm trying to find this One Piece ban list. Oh, they didn't get a ban list. They're getting their ban list on March 16th. They announced a black Yamato leader. Very excited personally. I love Yamato's my favorite male character in One Piece. I'm sorry, chat. I really want to watch V Passion on Jupiter. I really want to watch Jupiter. Who's the table? Oh, it'd be Rascal again. All right. I won't make us watch Rascal again. We'll watch Safaga. I know people are fans of Safaga, but I really, really want to watch Jupiter. Like every bit of the wording used for Savior Hawk Unlimited can be used for Dora Gray at this point. Same goes for Gray X, but by all means, they may be more. Here's my other caveat about like the little like reason text why they ban cards. Like when they like, we banned Lobomon because of this, this, and this. There's always horseshit. Like I will be completely honest. Every time never say never for number one. That's the only rule. That's the truest rule. But like I don't think I have really ever used a Bandai explanation paragraph. I try really hard to never cite that as a reason to do anything, because I literally think they write those as pure fluff. Like they mean nothing. Like don't get me wrong, I really appreciate them doing it. Like I want them to do it, but I've just never I've never read one of those and just felt like, yeah, this is good. This is why we banned this card. This makes a lot of sense. It feels like horseshit, and it feels like they're not even consistent with themselves, as you're pointing out, right? So then it's like there's no reason. To me, it's like, okay, like I'm gonna use an analogy. Like, okay, Risu the Squirrel posts a match video and it's Medusamon versus, I don't know, Liberator. And in the video, I Digivolve my Vortextramon on top of my level 4. Everyone in the comments would be like, this is an invalid match. This is an invalid game state. This whole video doesn't matter anymore. That's kind of like that energy is how I feel about those little paragraph experts. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not, ugh. Any puppets today? I don't think anyone's on puppets today. I think it's a very small day today. I think a lot of people are tired. Also, we're not playing the new ban list. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know where we're at with a lot of Eagles Nest. I know Mondays still pop off, so please support Mondays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, if you can. I still wish I could stream it. If I could change my work schedule, that's like the only thing I would really change, is to try to not work Monday night. Table 1? Oh, Table 1's of puppets? Okay. I just didn't want to get Michael again. I don't know why I'm more okay with getting Moss again. And not... Well, I think people just want to watch it. I don't think I've gotten to like... I don't think on this channel we've watched a full like Vortex game. Puppet seems to be killing it. I'm surprised there wasn't any puppets. I'm surprised puppets didn't do that good at Nats, but Worlds. But Worlds is like a pocket. This feels disrespectful saying this way, but Worlds is definitely like... Worlds is like a pocket locals. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really like looking at Worlds and saying that this isn't the meta. Like the Worlds, like it's its own pocket format and everything. Like Worlds is Worlds, right? Like it's not, I don't think it could ever be seen as a representation of where the meta is currently. And that's just due to like let's be real, like I don't think this is me hating, but like it's like what Worlds was, what, 36 people, 32 people? That's like a that's a slightly plump locals, I would admit, but it's not a representation of like what a regional's looking like, right? Like it's not 24 people. Okay, even okay, like a slightly plump local, right? Like it's not a big deal. It's just not. Didn't Puppets take like third or fourth though? Was it third? I don't actually know the final standings. I thought was, I need to look up the final standings, but I thought Puppets, I thought Millennia was third. Was Millennia third? I know it was the guy in the suit, which that poor guy. Maybe I'm a hater. This is definitely a hater thing, but like, I think wearing a suit's crazy. I think that's insane. Like people praise that stuff, and I'm like, no, that's weird. Like maybe I'm a hater. I'm like that guy deserves all the respect in the world, and like he can do him. I think suits are weird. That's it. That's me. Like as someone who like when I do like professional commentary, tries to do everything to not wear a suit for that. And why does Risu not want to wear a suit for that? Because this is children's card games. Why are we acting like this is some kind of prim and proper like business meeting? Like I don't know. Like it just doesn't, to me, wearing a suit doesn't fit the circumstance. And that's just how I feel. Okay, so it was Medusa, TS, Huddy, then Puppets. Oh, I thought Millennia did well. Okay, I was someone like I'm wrong. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. Millie got stomped from not getting its 5 level 5. Oh, I see. I'll be a hater. Most people are casual, and competitive is a completely different game. Yeah, that's true. That's not a wrong statement. That you can say that in general. Yeah. I don't know, man. They could have played anything though. What is that? What a idealistic. What do you mean? I don't know, man. I know I jump around topics a lot, and I like. It just means I don't remember my own topics. Didn't Puppets get third? 24 people. Okay, but I'm not saying, okay, wait. I'm not saying Puppets isn't good. I was defending Puppets. My whole point about Nats or Worlds being a pocket format is that like it's just not representative of what the current format is actually going to look like in terms of a grand scale. Like Puppets is good. Puppets is strong. Don't you like Puppets is strong. I'm not hating on Puppets. Puppets is good. I was just saying, like, we can't really look at what won Worlds or what topped Worlds specifically as like, we just can't use this as real data. Like, it can't be used as real data. We are gonna, like, I'm going to use it. Like, we're all gonna do it. We're all gonna commit this crime, me included. But we just have to do it with an understanding that like Worlds isn't really meta defining. Like it's just not. Sometimes someone will show up with a deck that blows our minds, right? Like Invisi for Sun and Moon. That was mind blowing at the time for a lot of us. Or like Japan Nationals with blue Neptune, but that's an actual national though, so that doesn't even count. Like I just don't see it representative of the entire of what the meta is. How can you hate from outside the club? You can't even get in. Are we talking about Worlds or are we talking about the suit still? Most people are bad and just upset their pet deck can't compete for the moment. I don't know about bad. I don't know. I agree with the second half of that sentence for sure. I think people, and I'm guilty of like this too. I think a lot of people's emotions about the meta and what we should do and stuff like that, I definitely agree. There's a strong driving factor of that is people with their pet decks. Personally, I think that's just true. That's fair. The first half, I don't know. I don't want to agree with that first half. I'll be hard agree. Medusa won Worlds because the TS player was bad, not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about that. Oh, that's okay. That's why we're talking about how can you be a hater from outside the club. Oh, yeah, exactly. Like, it's just not, it doesn't feel right. Like, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. Like, I just don't want to, I don't want to, I don't want, it would be disingenuous for me, Risu the squirrel, to be like, yeah, Medusa dropped that bag. They should have, there was that clear turn game one. It was very clear. Just like, it was just like Crimson Blaze swing for game. And they just like didn't do that. And then TS definitely, and then after that, TS very clearly had game. All they had to do was not attack the Medusa, attack security into attacking the level 4 on the side, and then Maruki for game. That is clearly what the play, like, that's clearly what the play should have been. It would be disingenuous for me, Reese of the Squirrel, to not tell you, chat, that like, yes, they missed lethal. They do, like, we are allowed to say that. We're allowed to tell, like, discuss how the world finalist players could have played better. We're allowed to discuss that. What we can't do is really call them bad or something like that. Like, they are like I will defend them in the sense that they are playing under circumstances none of us, all 39 of us, have ever played in. Have you ever played Digimon after what is it? Japan is a 10-hour flight for me, I think, or something crazy like that. After a 10-hour flight in a foreign country that don't speak your language, people are playing with cards you can't freaking read. You have production. You're in a Bandai official office playing in like a forced jersey, playing in with the worst sleeves of your life because you have to use Bandai official sleeves when you get there, playing with an interpreter next to you. And then the interpreters have to go back and forth. Oh my god. And then you got cameras in your face, you got lights in your face. Oh my god, you got judges you can't understand. Oh my god. And so like, and then the judges are criticizing your every move. And like, I mean, of course judges are going to do their thing. Like the judges did their job, but just like, have you ever had to play Digimon where the judge is, I don't want to say role sharking, but maintaining game state in not your freaking language? You know what I mean? Like, it's just not like I said, it would be disingenuous to say that the players could have played better. There were clear misplays. The play could have been way cleaner. Even East on the live commentary was making note of it. But man, are those players in an experience that very few people are ever going to have. I can't even think about it. I can't even pretend I know what it's like. Like what I can't even, I guess the sentence I'm going for is I can't even imagine what it's like to play under those conditions. You know what I'm saying? Like they wouldn't let me play in fetal position, bro. Like, have you ever seen me play in a live tournament? Like, have you ever seen me at my desk? I'm in the fetal position like 95% of my life. Like, if I can't do that, I can't play the game, man. And then you're gonna add lights to my face. It's crazy. Oh, sorry. I know that was a crazy rant. Medusa list is far from optimal. I can't. I'm not gonna like. That's just not my place to talk about. TS player literally could have won game one, but he had. I think my issue is a lot of people focus on TS could have won game one, but so could have Medusa. Medusa. The only reason TS had that chance to play was because Medusa missed lethal first. I agree with Risu. It doesn't define the meta, and 8001 comes in 2 weeks anyway. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Was the Medusa list unoptimal though? I keep seeing people saying that the Medusa list that topped NA NATS, but why is it unoptimal? I think people like don't like the Dynamon. I think I don't know. I'm not super sure on that because it doesn't align with your previous. I don't know. I think a lot of it comes down to they're playing for the world title. The nerves mess them up, and the mindset to a certain degree. So I can understand a few misplays for sure. Yeah, exactly. Because there are multiple cards in the list that make the deck weaker, like the choice for the promo level 4 and the rookie selector and the rookie selection. 4th Ukamon over 3rd discard draw is super greedy. Having choked at round 7 in nationals, I totally get it. Mad respect to all the players there. Medusa missed lethal twice in a row. Oh, did they? Oh, yeah. Carl, yeah. So like, I don't know why everyone's focused on just the TS player, I guess. Just maybe because their play was way more obvious, but like Medusa could have had it too. Like I stand on until someone proves me wrong, which, you know, I'm open to it. I've admitted I've been wrong many times. God, I feel like a politician when I said that. Ugh, that felt. Oh, I'm gonna take a shower after that. My complaint is that I feel like a lot of people are dogging on the TS player when, like, realistically, the only reason the TS player had a chance to misplay was because the Medusa misplayed first. That's all. Senator Risu. My hot take, 81 does nothing for the current environment. The cards are good, but don't print enough value in game states. I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's a maybe that is a hot take. I don't know. I mean I agree, I guess. Maybe I have the same hot take. I don't know. Like, at best, for me, from what I look at best, the 8001 support just kind of brings certain decks closer to being relevant again. Like, in a world where we were expecting Vortex to be crazy, clearly isn't, I guess. In a world where we're expecting Vortex to be crazy for a Digimon to just be like, can't be deleted by battle, like Pyeldramon, right? Like, we're like, oh, junk, this is crazy. The adventure support, I'm not like, I don't like it. I mean, it's I don't like that the adventure support is Greymon and Garurumon, Matt and Tai the show. I preferred adventure when it's about the toolbox 5s and playing every single character from adventure in a single deck while using Metal Gray and Garuru as your top end. We finally got an Omnimon. I'm very happy about that. But them removing the identity of adventure and just making it another Omni DNA slop is gross. Is there potential for those cards and Omnimon DNA to be good and relevant? Probably. I don't know if it's good enough. I see a lot of videos out there showing off the combos of what is possible. Seems a little high rolly to me. I've been wrong before on these things, but that's my hot take on all the adventure stuff in 8001. Next up is Shine. Shine is Shine. I don't think that one, like, I don't think those two cards are enough, but it's definitely going to help bring it closer into the meta. And then we're getting a bunch of stuff for Shine anyway, so we'll see what happens. Imperial, I already said Imperial. Gamma, the new 6s. Gamma at this point, it's just going to take one card or like 2 cards or something, and Gamma is going to be disgusting. Gamma has so much behind it right now, and they keep, it's like, it's the next Numemon, in my opinion. It's just going to get so much random fluff that eventually it's busted, and it's getting so close. It's getting so close, in my opinion. But I don't know if this is it. And talking about 8001, I don't know if that's it. What else? Koji hybrid. I love the Tamer. I love the 5. I don't think it's enough. Red hybrid, Takuya hybrid. A little closer. Alda's cracked. Tamer's cracked. I don't think we have a good enough Kaiser Greymon to justify a lot of it, but there could be a low to the ground aggro deck that comes out of that Aldemon happening, or just some crazy ancient gray combos that happen because of that Aldemon. We'll have to see. But I don't think it's gonna, I think it's just gonna be closer to meta contention. I think, all right, so for me, I consider Magnetic Dramon like, I consider Magnetic Dramon right now or is it Galamon or Magnetic? They're pretty close. I consider it, we'll use Magnetic because it was just at Worlds. Magnetic Dramon to me is like the floor of the meta. You have to be at least this good to win at locals. You have to be at least this good to be considered bringing to or like a regional or something. I think the Alda and the Tamer might put Red Hybrid in that spot. At least like hit the benchmark to be here in the meta. It's possible. What else was 8001? 8001 was also, I think, oh, Crossheart. I don't know about Crossheart. It could happen. I know the Z Gray having Crossheart in trait is huge for them. And the 6 is good. So Crossheart's always been on the fringe of being like relevant as well, so it's not crazy. I just don't think these two, like the Z Gray is nice. It's definitely something they needed to make the deck way more a little bit more fluid, but I don't know if that was why they're not, like, them not seeing Zeeg wasn't why they weren't winning games. So that's my thing there. What else? Who am I missing? I feel like I'm missing 7. Yeah, the X7 is really good. Okay, yeah, again, I'm ignorant on Crossheart. I'm not. At this point, new decks need to have something groundbreaking to stand out. I don't know about that's. I don't think that's true. I think basic effects can get a lot. Some of these, like for example, the Koji hybrid. If we just had yellow hybrid rookies, I think there's a lot that can be done all of a sudden. Serious, yeah. So I mean, I say Gamma because it's Gamma support, but yeah, serious support, Gamma support is all the same thing. Don't forget that 801, we're also getting LMO7, which will bring the dual color trainings that will boost single color decks consistently by a big chunk. Single color decks? You mean dual color decks, right? I don't think. Do we think are we thinking monocolored? Like, do you guys think Vortex Dramon is going to use the single color green one? That's not true, right? Like these are definitely for like the multicolor decks, right? You think like Vortex Dramon, you think like Medusa is going to use the red one? Medusa and Puppet's about to make the game hella cringe. I think Medusa's beatable. Like, is it good? Yeah. Is it the best? Maybe. I think it's in contention for sure. But Medusa's always felt kind of beatable. Puppets, I don't have enough experience looking at what Puppets is doing. So I'm not going to talk about Puppets. What's up, John Rose? It's just better than normal training. Is it? It's not though. Right? Like I know it's got the security effect, but you got to remember, like, if you already have one on board, you can't ignore the color requirements anymore. So then, like, if you draw a second one, it's useless to you because you don't have the second color. And I don't think that's yeah, I don't think that's it. First one is free from color, right? Like, so you still have to pay the 2, but it could potentially just clog your hand. I don't think that's not on the turn you play it. So if you draw multiples, like maybe you use it as a 1-of, but so you never have that issue. But I don't know. I don't know if single. I mean, I could be wrong, but it doesn't seem right to me. It doesn't sound right to me. Oh, I see what you're okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Jello Hammer. That's the point. People have been running 1. Okay. Oh, okay. If people do that, then okay. Yeah. I got you. I guess we'll see. Okay. All right. I see what you guys are saying. Okay, so if you do it that way, okay. I've been testing 2 in Medusa and DCG, no problems with it. Okay. The first one's free. The second one comes with a marginal risks. Yeah. If he has the 5, doesn't he just clear board? Oh, the game. Psh. Who, Medusa or Vortex? I thought Vortex would clear board, yeah. Oh, Serpentine? Yeah. In decks like Medusa that need the tamer, it's super good. Okay, fair. When we get LMA, we'll have 3 unique of each color. I can't believe blue yellow got cucked again, man. Why is blue yellow waiting till last again? Hate this. At Risu, I just recorded my thoughts on the ban list. I need you to hear yours though to make sure I have the right opinion. That's true. That's right. My opinions are the definitive, most middle of the road, most easy to agree with takes of all time. No one can disagree with me because everyone agrees with some part of what I said, because I said an entire freaking 5-paragraph essay per ban giving all the perspectives possible. So I'm just the most agreeable YouTuber here. That's all it is. There's something to agree with. That's the trick. There is something you can agree with Risu about after his long narrative about everything. And that's a hell of a bump in consistency, which means you can have 7 trainings in a monocolored deck. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I didn't even consider the idea that people could use different colors of the same color in the mono decks. That's interesting. It's very interesting. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, we'll see, I guess. The ban list was fine in terms of cards hit. It's just far months out of date. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I 4 months out of date. I don't even think 4 months ago we cared. It's just Shakamon, right? Again, okay, so like at the end of the day for the ban list thing, it's like they clearly did. I'll say it again, so I'll repeat myself on some of this stuff. It was clearly, and this isn't me justifying this, I hate this. I think this is a dumb reason to ban anything ever. It's stupid. It's dumb. It makes me mad. It's clearly, to me, number one, first and foremost, they don't want Moment at Worlds anymore, right? 2 times is enough. Okay, they're sick of it. They're done. No more moment at Worlds. So that was objective number 1. Number 2. Number 2 was it's just future proofing. Like, to me, like, I think they're planning ahead. Plutomon is very often associated with Cerberus and Dober, and they clearly wanted to get that out. They really were just like, let's get this out of the way, future proof for stuff coming in the future. And I hate that. I hate that with a passion. I think Dark Animal, like, I don't have a particular like love for it staying in the game. Like, I'm fine with it gone too. Like, it's like whatever. But like, it's more of the principle of the matter of like, Dark Animal hasn't been a thing, period. Like, it never, and I said this at the beginning of the stream, I don't think Dark Animal ever got as bad as Growl Engine. I could be misremembering a format or a tier. So correct me if I'm wrong. Probably, I might be wrong. I could be forgetting a specific format. Maybe like the first format it came out, I guess. But I think I just don't think Dark Animal was ever as bad. And so now they're like, we just don't like KDA Master is the only other reason they could have banned the Dober and the Cerberus. And I'm like, like, KDA wasn't doing that crazy. Yeah, KDA. My problem with KDA is that we have what? Digimon has 50 minutes for the clock, and KDA gets to play with 40 of it. Yeah, F that. Just for that alone, KDA could get hit. Like, I hate it. It's so awful. God, do I wish we had chess clocks. That's still my biggest complaint about KDA. Anyone that enjoys KDA out there, I'm sorry. Y'all got to play faster, period. I don't care. A perfect game of Digimon means you get 25 minutes and I get 25 minutes. Personally, but whatever. And then Shaka, I guess, like, Shaka is like fine. Like, it's clear that Huddy was on its way out after looking at Worlds and after looking at, you know, the East videos, looking at what was happening in Time Stranger, looking at NA Nationals. Like, Huddy is going to be on its way out, and hitting the Shaka just kind of seals the deal on that. I think that's the best. I mean, I think I think that was the most unanimous opinion that people had. And it wouldn't, like, if we had a poll, I think Huddymon would win the poll of a deck that needed to get hit. And like, the most people would agree that Huddy needed to get hit, which, like, I was still kind of like, I'm kind of iffy on it, but whatever. Point is, a lot of people would agree that Huddy needs to get hit. They hit it. Did it need to, in my opinion, did it need to get hit at that point? No, but whatever. And then the unbans, Mallow's whatever. Like, maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong, Marshmallow, but like, I don't think the good Mallow Myotismon decks were running that card at more than 2 anyway. And anyone that was running more than 2 was probably trying really hard to do like the annoying loop stuff. And like, we already know that Bandai hates that, and I don't think that was that consistent and good anyway. If you were playing like that, it wasn't the better version of, I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think that was the better version of Mallow. I think Mallow was more like, you know, the 3-color Mallow, the older Mallow, or the one in the middle. You guys know what I'm talking about, the 16 one. So like, that's my opinion on the Mallow hit. Like, I don't feel like it really, I don't think true Mallow players care. I guess, like, okay, they have to replace 1 Mallow now. I could be wrong. Someone could correct me. Sunrise, I for the life of me, I can't think of a deck that's going to use Sunrise. maybe like we suggested maybe Crossheart, but like Crossheart was maybe playing 1. So that says everything you need to know about what's it like, right? Like that's enough, right? If you were maybe running 1, you're not suddenly maybe running 4. So Mirage Gao, Mach Gao coming back is kind of whatever too. What Mirage needs above all else is a new 6. We'll see if they get it. This is going to be just like a nice boon if they do get it. We'll see. I'm not convinced though. I think that's it. I think the ban list was like the most like, yeah. My problem is my main thing with the ban list, again, I'll say this again too. My main thing with the ban list was I know a lot of people wanted a lot from this ban list. And I was always of the perspective that wasn't gonna happen. People were like, the game is too fast. We need a massive ban list to change the game. We need to save Digimon. Like that just wasn't gonna happen. You would have needed to hit like 30, 40 cards. Like it would have had to have been absolutely nuclear for that to happen. And that just wasn't gonna happen. Like the thing is, it's like you have it's funny enough. It's like a Hydra, right? Okay, let's hit Medusa. Medusa's a problem. Let's hit Puppets. Puppets is a problem. It's like, okay, but Vortex is a problem. So you got to hit Vortex. All right. After that, Huddy's still a problem. So they hit Huddy. TS is still around. So you got to hit TS. All right. After that, like we still have Imperial, Red versus Imperial doing infinite loop shenanigans too with calling. Right. Oh, got to hit that. Gallant is still OTKing people turn 2 if they see it. Got to hit that. Like what, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a long list of like, Magnetic Dramon, gotta hit that. It's just, Royal Knights now is like after all that, like Royal Knights is still annoying as F, and they're getting future support as well. We got a future proof Royal Knights. Like it's just like it doesn't end, right? Like what people want out of this ban list, it doesn't end. Right? Like you can always move to the next. There's just going to be this next deck. And so I don't think that was going to happen. And like we can go to my conversation from last week. I said it. I was like, I literally do not know what's going to happen on this ban list. And I do not feel like people are going to be happy. Like maybe I didn't say people aren't going to be happy, but like I was very hesitant the whole time. I was like, I don't know what they could possibly do with this ban list. Like, I don't think they can do anything. There's not a single card the community can agree upon. Like I said, Hudimon, everyone, like the most agreed upon deck that people wanted hit was probably Huddy. And no one could agree on how to hit Huddy. Ban pair the rookies. Chitose to 1, Shakamon to this, Huddy, just ban the secret rare or else the decks never die. Like, you know what I mean? Like there were so many different ways and everyone was arguing with each other. It wasn't a Grav Crush situation, right? Where everyone was just agreed Grav Crush should get hit. It wasn't that. And I think, funny enough, I think to be fair, I think Bandai was set up to fail on this ban list a little bit. So I don't know. Maybe I'm defending. Maybe I'm defending a $1 billion company here and I'm off base. But like there is a part of me that thinks that way. And maybe that's a little bit of my game design background kicking in and feeling bad for developers. Do I like, and again, I don't even like the ban list. Like, I think the ban list sucks too. Like, I am with you guys, but like, I'm just adding nuance with when me, the streamer with the microphone and infinite words to yap with you guys about, gets to fully express their idea. And so that's me. This is me fully expressing my idea. Let me catch up on some of these words. Puppets 1, table 1. Okay, I guess we'll watch Puppets for sure next turn. They quarterly ban list. I agree. We should get, so right now we get 2 ban lists a year, one at the start of season 1 and one at the end of season 2. I think we should add one more ban list in between season 1 and 2. and then see how it goes. I would like that personally. Yeah. Risu, they hate dogs, and Kendo Garu is yellow blue. Yeah, GG. I don't know. On the real, I was kind of sad about the ban list. They didn't hit or unhit anything that mattered outside of Shako. Yeah, exactly. Lukewarm takes, even though hated, are usually the best ones because they're balanced and unbiased. If you're on extremes, you're definitely being objective, or aren't being objective. The Marshmallow, I think Macau will be nice with the Mirage. We don't know. We don't know the Mirage, right? We have no clue what the Mirage is. If they did quarterly ban list, yeah, I agree. Puppets 1 Table 1, we will watch Puppets. The ban list was just hitting the best deck and format for the past 7 months, 2 loops, and an engine that has been glued to Blue Purple since it released. Yeah, I mean, it's like, yeah. I just like, I don't like the idea of like hitting a deck because it was good, right? And those, I think both of those are like really close to true, right? Huddy was good. I don't think it is good like ignoring the ban list, I don't think Huddy is good anymore. Maybe I'm crazy for that. I'm probably a little off base with that. But Huddy is definitely not good anymore, right? So like that, they and then dogs, it's like, or Sir Dober, I think I still stand on, like, it feels more future proofing than it does like retroactive help us, because like only KDA, I guess it saves us from the stupid KDA players. God, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna, like, I'm more mad about KDA players right now than I am the ban list. Just like the amount of, oh my god, it's the most communist deck. Like, KDA Master is communism. Like, it's our time limit. That's what KDA says. Oh my god, that shit makes me so mad. Oh my god, I can't think about it. I don't want to think about it. People cannot disgrace Mastermind. We still need them to play our waifus. Ban that. Yeah, they couldn't hit Master because it's the secret. I don't think Master was a problem, right? Like, is Master crazy? I mean, like, it exists, but I don't know. It's not like a, I guess if we're ranting about all the decks that should have been hit, like, Master has to be on that list too. So never mind. I see what I think I see where one, the ban list was them saying you make loop, you're gone. Yeah, that's fair. Love the reveals. My Shine Gray gets love. Yeah, the reveals were cool. I'm happy for the reveals. I wish we got a Materatsu instead of the Goku level 6. I wish we got the Susanoo. I really hope Shambhala has hybrid support. I really hope there's hybrid support in Shambhala. But the Asuna was cool. I'm sure Asuna now has a, the Asuna alt art spike in price. I have 2 alt arts. I need 1 more. I'm kind of mad. I also need Dan and Yuki's alt arts. Ugh, that's gonna be such a pain. Serb X made 2 different loops, the Growl loop and the Master loop. No? Right. Oh wait, no, you're right. Never mind. Cerberus was the top end of Growl loop. Yeah, no, I'm dumb. I knew Master was gonna get the dogs hit. Mallow loop requires so much setup that if you get to that point, you're pretty much won the game. The hit didn't really hurt Mallow. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, 100%. Like, I'm glad some of the people that play Mallow agree with me on that, because I didn't think I was off base with that. I was like, I saw the Mallow and I was like, okay. Like, Mallow doesn't care. Good doesn't even need BT3. Good Mallow just needs the loop EX10 and 16 enough times to trash your entire security. Okay, yeah, it looks like I'm on base. Sunrise is so out of the game. I mean, you could, but the new dual burst, yeah, I think we talked about that before with Sunrise Buster. It was like, it might be nice today for Shine, maybe in 8001 you'll play it for a little bit, but the second you start getting the starter deck and the level 7 Sunrise Buster's out. You're right, it was like a 2 of and maybe you go through your deck fast enough already. Yeah. March Mach to 4 is pretty fine because BT12 Arrow V for All Force does basically the same thing. I'm not saying, yeah, I don't think Mach, like, I don't think Mach's going to do anything unless, like, there's some specific interaction with a level 6 for Mirage that does something crazy. And even then, I'm like, I don't, maybe. Like, it could happen. I'm not. Oh, Rosemont Burst Mode confirmed to get support in Shambhala, I think it was. That's funny. That's very amusing to me. I wish my Digimon that I cared about got random support in random ass sets that they're not even a part of personally, but whatever. I like BT8 Malo. I forget which one BT8 Malo is. Oh, that's, I don't remember. I haven't seen more of a nothing list since the time that I think we had a nothing list in Digimon before. This is not the first time we've had a nothing list. I remember when was it Last Worlds when Tsukuyo was really good? Like the list, like they revealed the ban list and it literally hit nothing that was at Worlds, and you're like, what the fuck? Funny enough, I think they kind of did that this time too. I haven't seen, okay, I never expected this ban list to change anything, but Banlist doesn't want to hit anything from BT because it directly devalues their, yeah. Royal Knights is the biggest winner of the ban list and the biggest loser of the meta. Pretty much, if this game isn't like how it was, BT 15, EX5, it's not going to be like the best ban list many good decks. In the meta where Medusa is Royal Knight's worst nightmare, the deck can dethrone Medusa is Imperial, which is another nightmare matchup. I lost my spot. Those cards are nightmares. I actually like the current pace of the game, but I might be an outlier. I don't think we're in a tier 0 vortex situation. Yeah, the meta is diverse. I kind of agree. The meta does seem diverse. I think diverse doesn't mean enjoyable. The top decks are very oppressive. That's fair. That's also fair. I think that's a good point to make. I think that is a very good counter argument to the, hey, the meta is diverse. Like that's fair. Like, but is it fun though? Right? Like that's a fair statement. And you know, like I still agree with the idea that like this game is like 1 or 2 turns too fast. Right? I think that's fair. Like I don't think a deck should be able to win the game turn 2. Right? I think that's a little too fast. I felt like they said we got to hit something and it's got to be purple IMO is how the meeting went down. Yeah, that's kind of funny. I mean, I liked Huddy. 2 ban lists isn't enough. I also liked, I think if they add 1 more ban list, I think they're cooking. I also liked the matchup with TS. It was, yeah, Marshmallow. I've talked about before. I actually, I did talk about how finals was kind of cool to watch, right? Like if everybody is at the power level of TS and Medusa, like that final was a good final in the sense that like both players played like 5 turns per game, right? In a game right now where like you can lose turn 2, both players playing upwards of 5 to 6 turns, like that was cool. Like there was back and forth in those games. Like the problem is not every deck is at that level. It's not many decks that are at that level that can do that. And I think it's just that's what we got to focus on and think about. Like, how do we get more decks to compete at this level where, yeah, you are playing 5 to 6 turns, you know? I agree with the sentiment. The ban list is fine for the most part. The meta is diverse enough. You have to be absolutely stubborn and playing completely underpowered deck to have a major problem. That's fair. There's no pleasing people other than maybe zero cost options not getting hit. That's my biggest gripe. Yeah, and I don't even think they were ever going to do that. The only thing I saw happening with zero cost options was like maybe pair ban all of them. Like you cannot play more than 1 and just like hard cap people, because the real, like I still to this day, I don't care that Medusa could potentially use Graph Crush, right? I don't care that Vortex could, okay, ban HPD. I don't care that Vortex could use 1 Tropical Venom, right? I don't care that Melga can use 1 Ice Wall. I care when a deck can use Blinding Ray, Grav Crush, Jack Raid in a single deck, right? Like that is when it's like, oh my God. So that's my take. Let me get, this is finals, by the way. I think this is final. Oh dear. Oh, I knew today. We knew today was cooked. And you guys are here for the YAP. You guys knew today was cooked. Like, there's no shot you thought we were actually going to talk about the games today. There's no way. There's no way the expectation was Risu was talking about anything on screen today. Sorry, there's no pleasing people. That's an insane take on Hoodie. Me? What was my take on Hoodie? What part are we disagreeing with? Marshmallow, I agree with you. The game looks nice. The only problem is the power creep making old decks. Running an ace is a liability. No, that's fair. Dog still went to top 8. Dog, it still went to top 8 at Hoodie. I mean, sure. I still feel like it's on its way out. Like, I don't know. I don't know. To be fair, I've been historically a Hoodie hater personally. Still, it just doesn't, like, I don't know, man. I'm still a Hoodie hater. I don't know. But to say that Hoodie deserved a hit more than like Medusa and like, I don't know, TS right now, like, I don't know. That's more my point, I guess. It's still good. I think Hoodie, I still think Hoodie was on its way out. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy for that. I'll eat that. I'll take that L. Hopefully the dual cards give us more interaction. Yeah, I agree. Medusa EX11 to 1 would be on point. Yeah, I do think when I look at Medusa, the fact that the 6 has Rush, I think that's the most insane part of the deck. Everything else seems tolerable, seems reasonable, except for the fact that that Medusa Mon has Rush. Everything else, I'm like, okay, I get it. Cerberus and Dober was just Bandai going, please stop using this engine. And then, yeah, exactly. They just wanted, they don't want Moment. They don't want Donkey Nog at Worlds anymore. They're sick of having to pay. That guy is, you little known fact about Moment, Donkey Nog, is that he only flies first class business, like super, and he eats all the first class food too. So like the bill on this man to fly him out anywhere is insane. It's ludicrous, man. It's not fair. He's got to stop. We've talked about it. We've talked about this to him. He needs to stop. It's gonna get him in trouble. And look what they did. He got the dogs banned. Crazy. That's all made up. That's all made up. I'm just like, all right, okay. Like, I can't go that long with the joke. Cerberus and Dober were just okay. I already read that. Victor, I'll charge your royalties for that. Masta is fine now. Yeah, I have no problem with Masta. Wait, do I have a problem with KDA Masta? I have a problem with. Masta, I don't like. Whatever. I don't ban the potato, I guess, but like Masta's fine. Huddy still just can't loop anymore like that. Yeah. Honest, in my eyes, KDA Master problem card was Master herself, forcing security to 3 and having access to all the removal. I mean, sure, but like, I don't know. My thing, my whole rant about KDA Master is like they need to stop taking up 40 minutes of the clock. Like I think that's ridiculous. Nothing makes me want chess clocks in this game more than KDA Master. The dual Sirius is sick. Yeah, Sirius, all the reveals were disgusting. All the reveals were good. It was unrealistic to think there was going to hit anything from BT2. Yeah. Need to see it before no one plays it again. Yeah. It plays like Yu-Gi-Oh decks, nothing but effects and more effects and more effects. Most modern Mallow lists didn't play BT3 Mellow at more than 1 at this point anyways, so yeah, it was a non-hit. Yeah, exactly, that's how I feel. Oh, I lost my not the top deck anymore, but Huddy Control is good. Probably not top tier anymore. Yeah, Rose Burst is for 26. Oh, it's for 26. I thought it was for Shambhala. Okay, my bad. Alarang has my hype. Yeah, Erlang is cool. I like the what's the one? I forget. There's the one that has the it's the DNA of Melga plus like Virus Cherubi. He's got the Ghost Dog. That one's cool too. I'm hyped for that one. I just don't know. Are they gonna honor the DNAs, or are they gonna do something different with those guys? So I'm specifically talking about the New Century Digimon. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I don't know the knowledge enough to explain it to you guys. But if you know, you know. New Century has these like mega level Digimon that are DNAs of like really random Digimon like Melga and Virus, and then the other one is like another really weird combo. One of them is like Beowulf and something else, like the really weird DNA combos. Wasn't that list where they hit Takamika? I think it was the list that they hit Takamika, but like Takamika wasn't even at Worlds. So like my point was like the ban list hit nothing at Worlds, and so it felt weird. Just play a deck that's competent. That's how you have to have fun. That's how you have fun in a format. Yeah, I do, as someone who loves Lobomon and Melga and wishes I could play them every format. I do think that one of the things that happens when a game doesn't have rotation is people slowly get this idea that like, well, my deck should always be good. And the truth is, it's never been good. No, it's the truth is, it's just like, it's not gonna continuously be good. It's not, no rotation doesn't mean your deck will always be relevant and good. And that does mean like, I'm sorry, like, and this has kind of been a key argument of mine, is just because you can play it like via the rule set doesn't mean you can play it at locals, right? You're just giving up your lunch money. Like you play Yellow Lord Nightmon today, best deck of BT Vive by far. Maybe not by far, but like by a lot. If you play that today, you're cooked. Like you're done. You just gave your lunch money to the rest of the prize pool. Congratulations for your service. We appreciate you. You know what? Like, you know what I mean? Like your deck, it's just not going to like, and people get this like feeling like they just feel like they get power crept out because they're still on the old stuff, and they feel like, oh, there's no rotation. So like, and I'm not saying they literally make the connection like, oh, this game has no rotation, so my deck should always be good. It's just kind of like, it's like implicit. It's like people don't think, it's like breathing. People don't think about it until you mention it. But it's like, oh, there's no rotation. And that's why people defend it, because people are like, oh, I can always play my Shine Gray deck. But the real, like, because there's no rotation, these cards will be forever in the format. Oh, I'm so, yes. Yes, no rotation. But like the realism of the world is there's just a different form of rotation. It's called power creep. That's it. Sorry. Just play I hate the people that hate power creep for the sake of being it being rare. I think more people think it bringing up more decks to that level. Had a talk with a friend about who said HPD isn't good in Vortex, and then they showed HPD with Safaga art. That's funny. I don't know. I can kind of are Safagamon decks running HPD right now? I haven't had a lot of time to like really sit down and think about EX11 outside of like Medusa, right? And Puppets, right? Like that's been the main two, and like, which is crazy to say. I like, obviously Vortex is good, but like I'm just not keen on where it's at, I guess, personally. So you guys can feel free to educate me, but are they running HPD? I guess, like, why not? Right? It's an easy one of. The Huddy wasn't good pre-ban list. Oh, that Huddy wasn't good. It wasn't, right? Like, I mean, it got top 4, I guess, but I think it was on its way out. Smoking my dogs was crazy. Yeah. People need to maybe focus on 1, maybe 2 decks per set. That way they are caught up, and then they keep their fun deck for more low power kitchen table games. Huddy is pilot proof, so is Medusa, kind of. I see where you're. Yeah. Huddy can be. Yeah. mean, there's a lot of mistakes that can be, which is a good thing. I think it's a good that like, I think a lot of people, like I think a lot of the old guard of Digimon, right? I'm talking like the Marios, and I'm sorry, GFG Tyler, I know you're a legend of the game and you deserve to be here. And honestly, like I don't even think Tyler has this opinion. I'm just using him as a staple of the time frame I'm talking about. I think Earl, like I guess like what's his name? He plays Riftbound now. Max Tapera, like the age of Max Tapera, Lewis the Panda, Mario's Gaming World. A lot of those players would say like there's no skill expression in this game anymore. But like I think that's coming back, right? I think like things like Huddy and Medusa, like there's a lot of ways to mess those lines of play up. And I think that's good, right? I think that's fair. I think that's a real statement. I think that's real. I don't know. I feel right about that. Honestly, I don't think Huddy is going to leave. I think it's just going to shift gears to play slightly different. Yeah, maybe. Rush plus infinite protection. If enough tokens. Isn't Moment an engineer? Probably. Or I think so. I don't know. It's not. I don't know. Bro, don't ban the potato. We'll get a good rookie for Mestamon. till we get a good rookie for Mestamon. Your mom. John Rose. Yesterday we saw that Medusa is super pilot proof. It won despite. Oh, pilot proof. I went backwards. Oh, I'm sorry. I went backwards with what pilot proof meant. Like you mean pilot proof like it can't be messed up. Oh. Rest in peace. TS. You can fuck up TS. Yes. Shambhala getting Bloom Lord. That's fair. The Tente Hachibisu Holy. The Tentie Hachi Bushu Hachibushu, or Erlong Mon Takutao Mon Nizach Mon Amaterasu Kaguya Ryugu Shakamon and Enmamon. Okay, we got there. I agree. It should be expected that your deck will eventually either get hit or be power crept at some point. It was BT5 Lord Knight, not BT4 Nidhogg control. I mean, BT4 Nidhogg was kind of crazy too, right? But I think there was outs, like, right? Like people still played Imperial, people still played Shine. I don't know. I barely remember BT4. That's like when I first started, like a crazy amount. Someone made a good point about Dark Animals hit. It wasn't just a hit to KDA Master. It was also to prevent people from playing it in Three Musketeers, since Gato and DA in the deck won. Again, that's future proofing. And my point is I hate future proofing. Just ban it when it's a problem. Personally, you don't have to agree with that point. That's definitely a subjective point. You can play Shine and hit an OTK 1 in 10 games. Erlong is the one with burst mode. And get like a Susano. Oh, okay, cool. That's kind of hype. All right, we caught up with the chat. You guys can send me down the crazy rabbit hole again of chat comments. Oh. What's happening on the screen? We got Puppets versus Medusa, which is fun. I do like seeing decks, multiple decks from a set be good, because for a long time, I think in Digimon, we've had issues in Digimon that I've hated where like you come out with a set and none of the decks are good, or only one of the decks is good. Where it's like, Liberator came out and I think everything... Not everything, that's not true. Rest in peace, Snow Mom. And Fish. But I think like, a good chunk of decks came out pretty good. I was waiting for the ban list to drop to cement my deck choice between Millennia, TS, and Royal Base. And now that the ban list has dropped, my choices have not changed whatsoever. Oh, it's funny. Nah, I was disagreeing, but it potentially wasn't future-proofing for it being an issue, but more they want people to play the deck a specific way, and they want new players to see it a specific way. That's fair. They don't want new players to see Beelstar and Dark Animals. That's fair. I guess that's probably true. I think Vortex is good, but I wasn't disagreeing. I don't think you were, but did I think you were disagreeing? I'm saying it out loud. I don't think at any point I don't think you were disagreeing with me or with anything. I don't know. You just had an opinion, and it was a fine opinion. I think Vortex is good, but it has answers. Yeah, I agree. I think Vortex is good. That's how I feel about Medusa. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I feel like Medusa is good, but it has answers. But what really nips at me is the fact that Medusa has Rush. Is Fish considered not good? I don't think it is. I don't think Fish is good. Am I crazy? Chat, help. Wing Guardians ban win. They did it to themselves, bro. They're on the ban list just by existing. You're literally not allowed to sleeve up a Griffinmon. Like, it's physically impossible. It's not possible. Tulakmon? Have you ever seen that card in a sleeve? No, you haven't. It's an illusion. If you think you did, it's an illusion. And if someone did sleeve it, suddenly like this magical like L showed up. Like, you see, there's name me a better couple, a better marriage than Tulakmon in your deck and L's at locals, right? Practically married, golden marriage. I don't think there's a better marriage. I think that marriage is better than the one in Up. You know what I mean? Like, that's the real love story. That's better than The Notebook. Nature spirits in the trash can. Yes. Yeah. Fish OTK is real. Is it? Okay. I mean, fair. Like, are we talking like fish? Like, are we talking Scuba Duke? Are we talking about like Gallantmon fish? Or are we talking like actual fish? Because I haven't seen it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I haven't seen nobody. I haven't seen anybody on fish. Period. Medusa folds to D-Digi. That's fair. I don't think Fish is any better or worse than something like Bees in terms of Liberator decks. That's fair. I will say, okay, I will, on my little point about EX11, I will say that all the decks feel cohesive. Like Bees feels good to play. Is it at the power level to compete with everything? No, probably not. But Bees feels really good right now. So maybe what you guys are saying is like Fish feels really good. I love that nobody's talking about Dynamon and Ice Snow, but that's a different. I digress. I do agree that like, yeah, I agree with the sentiment that like Bees feels good. Fish and I'll give you guys I feel like I'm getting the vibe of like, well, Fish feels good to play right now, and I'm like, okay, I could see it. You're talking about actual Fish. Okay, my Aqua Shave has been trying it and swarm the deck so damn fast. That's fair. Beast stomps Fish. I agree. Fish or Ghost. Liberator Fish. Oh yeah, Ghost. Yeah, Ghost is still like, Ghost feels good, but I don't know where Ghost is at. Ex Machina seems cool. It's crazy to me that they printed something as crazy as Ex Machina as a card, but like the game doesn't care. It's like, oh, it's just another one. It's just another one. It's fine. We'll just one. Eat my Evo Cup as Bees. Yeah, no. I guess. What I'm also trying to, I guess, like, yeah, I think EX11, like, in general, like, has solved the issue of, like a lot of these decks, like, I feel like most of the EX11 decks you could probably win locals with. And that's a good place to be. X Sleepica. Damn, Vortex and Machina are super difficult. Jupiter is easy since they burn their... Yeah, that's true. That's still my complaint about Jupiter. Like, I love Jupiter right now. But the fact that I'm basically killing myself, and I don't... Like, you don't... The thing is so many decks can kill you from 3 that, like, you're really... Like, the deck doesn't have any defensive answers to justify setting myself to 3, basically. Unchained Emblem might help put the deck on the map. That's true, maybe. I love Dynamon. I love Dynamon, but the new Liberator stuff has not helped the deck in challenging the rest of the decks in the meta. Rest in peace, Dynamon. Ghost would have been busted if they could attack without needing rush like Zafaga and Syndrel. Oh, with Execute? Yeah, that's fair. I think the Tamer tries to fix it, right? The Tamer tries to give them rush, but that's not good. I had a horrible realization the other day. Jupiter is just better Dynus. Oh, Syndrel does need rush. Yeah, sorry. Alpha Sumless used that Y option that makes a DNA from one pile, and it's super annoying. Oh, the Chaosmon option. I think I know what you're talking about. Chat, who won? I'm invested in the Yappuccino. Yeah, it's bad. Overclock can only attack if it's capable of attack. Yeah. My bad. That comment was half wrong. I read the comment and assumed it's true. That's my bad. My bad. Mega Digimon Assembly. That one. Okay, so I'm being told we are 100% playing 4 rounds. So there will be 1 round after this. By the way. So I'm reading some stuff. I'm like a little distracted right now. Players are shuffling. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Played Millennia at my locals. I played Millennia at my locals the last few times, and it gave my buddy who plays Medusa a damn aneurysm trying to deal with it so often without Crimson Blaze. Yeah. No, like, that's my point. It's like Medusa is not perfect. Medusa has answers. And they're like relevant new decks that can answer Medusa and what it's doing. Overclock can still pay the tax, but not swing, yeah. Vortex is easy if you run Serpentine of 24 or 20 BT 24 mirrors. They are both auto wins. ST 19 Tamers give rush, but no one plays It no more. Oh, I see what you're saying, Spider. Okay. Also, a good Huddy OTK player can win through Blaze. Yeah. I thought it could. My bad. Ghost could have been so good. The trash bot decking thing on Medusa is really annoying. Yeah, it's actually crazy. Countering on deletions in that way is wild. I'm pretty sad they didn't make a new bio merge Takato for 801 gal. Yeah, I was shocked by that. I really thought we were going to get another bio merge Takato. That was weird. I was shocked at how many adventure cards we got. And we still I have so many things. I have so many complaints. Like, the event, we'll see how adventure does, but I'm just like, they're kind of just making it another Omni DNA slop deck, and I'm like, this is annoying. And then they give us a Cress. They finally give us an Adventure Omnimon, which I'm happy about, but they also gave us Adventure Cress, Guru, and Blitz Greymon, but we don't have an Adventure Alter S. So what? They introduce a new line, and then they're like, oh, by the way, you're missing this still. And you know what else is crazy? We still don't have an Adventure Patamon. Darkest Millennia is a hell of a deck anyway. But you could also just run Ragna, Ace, High Andro, Ace, and Puppets for the final check too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about enough to speak on that stuff. Oof, we talked a lot. I talked a lot. Jesus. Now we can chill out and watch some games. I was surprised we didn't get the One Piece ban list yet. I don't know why they're delaying the One Piece ban list. It's a little weird. Anyone trying to go to any of the regionals they announced? You know what? There's Baton Rouge. There's I don't know. I'm tired. There's Baton Rouge. There's like South Carolina, I think. And then the Versus Games is getting another one. Very excited about another Versus Games regional. Very super duper hype about that one. Y'all better pull up to my local, man. That's all I'm saying. It's like literally, I shit you not. Like they got the regional, the Versus Games regional, and then the locals that I work at, the card shop I work at, is literally like a 10-minute drive from the venue. Like y'all better pull up. That's all I'm saying. That's it. I know my locals are looking to throw hands with chat. That's all I know. In a card game way. In a card game way. I'll be specific. It's crazy that there are theoretically 5 Omni decks. Yeah, I'm sick. There's so many different Omni DNA decks. I feel like they're killing the spirit of adventure with some of the support they're giving us. What's meta in OPTCG right now? I don't play the game. I watch it online. I clock out after emo. Well, wouldn't you know? Wasn't finals emu ace? I forget what I didn't watch the finals, but yeah, like the finals was like emu ace or something. It was like, it was kind of depressing. To be fair, their world is kind of cooked. Their world is kind of cooked because they're not unified yet and they have a split set. Like it's very, like Worlds is very poorly timed with the card pool right now. It is really weird. Oh, it was blue purple Luffy versus Emu. My bad. Oh, I think I'm thinking of an earlier round. I think top 8, the top 8 stream or something must have been I think like, yeah, the top 8 stream I think was Ace versus Emu. My locals tried the new Naruto game yesterday and it looks pretty interesting, not gonna lie. I have Bristol coming up next month and Millenniumon is seeming to be more and more the play. That's fair. I like Millennia. Like Millennia's got its problems, but as we're seeing, I think in the East videos, you guys can see this track that Millenniumon is going to. It's kind of like Fenrir-Lugamon, where in the beginning people couldn't decide if, you know, draw discard was the way to play it, or just like pure top mill the hell out of my deck, do not care style. And it looks like that style is winning from like Millennia, and then they're just saying, all right, I'm just gonna mill a bunch and everything's gonna be there, and we just gotta draw the couple cards that I need to actually play the game. I know that there was a big scalping issue. Yeah, there's a big scalping issue. Yeah, the Secret Rakuma is still crazy. That hasn't changed. I've built a Dynasmon expensive version, aka Jupiter. Really? What does it do? Destroy the best card of the game. Omnimon, Medusa, Vortex? No, the credit card. Is it that expensive? Base rarity? I don't think base rarity. I guess the Homeros is. I guess the promo Agio is a little expensive. You don't really need the rookies, the promo rookies. You don't need 3. I personally don't play 3 Homeros, but I'll still give you the fact that Homeros is expensive. But Jupiter is getting cheap. Jupiter's not that expensive anymore. Yeah, Jupiter's $10. Homeros is still 30. Oh no, Asuna went back up to $70. No, I'm never getting my 3rd copy now. Damn it. I think I grabbed one when it was like just poking under 40. I should have bought more. Damn, I should have bought my last one when it was under 40. Rip. Only 2 alt art Asunos for me is I guess. And that's okay for a secret. Yeah. And the promo rookies, if you play them. Yeah, are the promo rookies still expensive? I guess they must be. It's mostly, but like I would defend, you don't really need the promo rookies. The promo rookies are kind of whatever. At least when I play it, I'm not like crazy on the rookies. Like I love Elec. I've mentioned before for Jupiter, my ideal turn 1 is Elec, Digivolve into AGO in the back. Like that is my ideal turn 1. Like I want that turn 1 every time. I don't care if it's putting you to 2. That's what I want. And I want a obviously I want 4, 5, 6 in hand, and then I want Inori. If I have literally the line, like the BT24 line in my hand, gas, we're cooking. A car market, they're like 30-ish. Yeah, Europe's always cheaper. It's only in NA where you have to deal with, like, it feels, I could be wrong, chat, but it feels like NA is the one that really has to deal with like the scalpers and the like market manipulators and the craziness. Card up market always feels just like normal. Yeah, I agree. Like ideal, like in a perfect world, I would be able to AGO and Elec, AGO in the back, and drop a tamer. That's perfect. Like if I can get that on a turn, beautiful. I will do that every time. With another tamer to back up the AGO. Yeah, that would be the most perfect line. The new Asuna is way too good. Is it? Let me reread. I need to get Dan Yuki. I need to get Dan and Kanans. That's like, I'm definitely slacking on the Dan and Kanans. I need that card pretty bad. Personally. That's probably gonna be my investment in the future. Because I have one. I think I'm gonna go for the play set of Dan Yuki's. In terms of what I still need for my Jupitermon deck, I still need one more. I still need another Homeros. I have 3 Hirokos. I think 3 Hirokos is enough. I don't think you need 4. I want 3 Asunas, but I have 2. I think 2 is. I think 3. I like 3, but people have been playing 2. I might try 2 just because now I have the alt art incentive. Homeros, I play 2, so I want one more Homeros. That'd be nice. I want a Minerva alt art. I don't have Minerva. I don't have Venus. So those are the main ones. Right now my list doesn't run Dan and Kanan, but it probably will run Dan and Kanan. And I don't have any in between theaters. I need to try to pick up in between theaters, honestly. So we'll see what happens, I guess. What's up, Cyber? I personally play 3 Asuna and 2 Hiroko because I like the draws more. Yeah. I think I play 3 and 3. But I think the reason why people are favoring Hiroko in Jupiter in particular is there's a little more value in digging deeper. Like that one card deeper comes up in terms of trying to get your specific pieces. Yeah, I know you. Oh yeah. I kind of figured you were talking about 3 Musketeers. And honestly, is it even 3 Musketeers? We're talking about Beelstar, right? It's the Beelstar deck. You should buy them before the reveal. The Dan and Kanans. Yeah, I should. I definitely probably should pick up the Dan and Kanans. Yeah, I probably should get the playset. We'll have to see. Yeah. Under 30 seems pretty reasonable too, so Maybe, yeah, maybe we might have to bite the bullet on these. Yeah, we might have to bite the bullet on these. They're not technically under 30, but... Yeah, because I definitely see TS going into this like option route, which I want. I kind of want TS. I'm kind of sad that my Jupitermon doesn't run this like doesn't run a like yeah, I'm sad that my Jupitermon doesn't use like TS link options and stuff. Because I thought the idea of the link options were so cool. Did the puppets player forget to trash their security? That's possible. I don't know. I really am not paying attention, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not even Minerva. I need to pick up a Minerva. I'm like, disregard. Okay, cool. It's like we're activating Scramble, putting Lamia to the top, playing. This is too easy. Yeah, this is why I hate Medusa. This is the thing where I start thinking Medusa is a little too much. I think, all right, I cleared your board, I did everything right, and now okay, you're gonna scramble, and now I bring back I literally put to the top the Lamia I need, play any Elizamon that gives me memory, and then I'm going to, this is from one memory by the way, I'm going to activate the Lamia, put in the Dimetra that gains memory as well. This might not be ideal because they're at 2 security, so it's still like fine, but put a card, trash a card. You talk about the ban list that is going to shake up the whole format and change the game forever yet? Yeah, we talked about it a lot. That's pretty accurate. Yeah. I can't believe they like, I can you imagine Target banning like, you know, like you got to ask yourself, Cyber, what, like on the ban list, like what did Momin do that they did not want him coming to Japan anymore? You know, like what behind the scenes shenanigans was Momin responsible for that they decided, no, we can't bring him back? Yeah, see, this is crazy. To me, this is crazy. Like we went from one memory Oh my god. We went from one memory and a scramble, tamer and scramble, to a level 6 attacking. Yeah, they just target banned loops. I think at the end of the day, they target banned loops, even if they weren't relevant loops anymore, and then that's it. That's like, they were like, GG. All right, delete the petrification token. Trash. Gonna play a searching Eliza. Oh, but that's not enough to do anything. I think Medusa loses here. Yeah, we talked about the ban list a lot. I'm like tired of it. I'm not tired of it now. I do expect to have to keep talking about it, but I am tired. But yeah, like it just, I don't know. They just don't want loops anymore. The Mallow hit, and honestly, like if you play Mallow, you're fine. I think every Mallow player just kind of shrugs and went like, okay, whatever. The only deck in shambles right now is like what, KDA Master, which they deserve. Honestly, KDA Master players deserved it, so whatever. Swing and then overclock. That's why we're scooping up for the record chat. I'm playing Master at locals and KDA Master and locals. Yeah, man, they just, I don't know. They don't deserve to be sitting there for 40 minutes playing a single turn. Honestly, though, like, Tribal Master for the win. Yeah, honestly, the Tribal Master was kind of the better way to play anyway. So definitely vibing with that. Even Pyramidi can't do this? Yeah. No, I agree. It's all because of the rush on Medusa, which is crazy. Yellow Jessmon? Are we getting a yellow Jessmon? Did they announce something that I don't know about? No one likes a match someone playing solitaire for 50 minutes. Yeah, 100%. Of course, but high roll into solitaire is funny. Yeah, that's fair. I love the KDA true combo of comboing for 30 minutes to do nothing. Yeah. I don't know. I'm of the opinion that like I want people there needs to be like a chess clock, man. There's still one more round for the record, guys. I still want a chess clock. I don't think it's fair. Okay, like again, I talked about this a little bit. There are 50 minutes in a round, right? I don't think it's fair that one person takes up 40 minutes of the time. Right? That's just not fair. Like, I get punished in the amount of time I get to play the game. I suffer because you decided to play KDA Master, or you decided to play Millenniumon, or you decided to play whatever people consider a complicated and technical deck. Like, I say that with air quotes because you can play any deck fast, period. No deck should go to time, in my opinion. I think you can play any deck fast enough. And if your opponent isn't playing fast enough, just get them, just get them on it, because that's frustrating. But like, if people sat down and had like, you know, all right, there's 50 minutes in the round, but you both are only allowed to use 25 minutes of it. Oof. Combo, let me cycle my Galaxy cards. Yeah, I'm waiting to see on Galaxy. Like, they're part of Time Stranger. Like, surely we're about to see something with Grace Nova and Apollo. Like, we're not gonna have a whole Time Stranger slew of cards and not see another Diana or Apollo, right? Surely. Yeah. Like, I think at minimum, my opinion is at minimum, we're gonna get the red, yellow Apollo line. Maybe we get another Diana just to like complete the Olympus 12 set, like the Olympus 12 TS set. But at the very minimum, I think we're gonna get a full red, yellow Apollo line. What do you do about decks that require your opponent to make decisions on your turn? Like, okay, so here's the cool part. So let's all understand what a chess clock is. Okay, it's in chess, it's your turn. You're thinking about your turn. The clock's ticking. All right. It's you're done thinking. Click. Right. Oh, it's my turn. So I'm now thinking about my turn. I'm going to play my turn. Click. I'm done thinking about my turn. Click. It's your turn. You have to kind of escape your mindset of literal turns for Digimon and more think of it in terms of literal thinking turns, right? Like, does that make sense? Like, we're not talking about the game, we're talking about taking turns thinking, right? If that makes sense. So okay, I swing at your security. Oh, you have a Davis in security and you have to reveal 3 and decide what you're going to put to your hand. I'm clicking the clock. That's on you. I'm waiting, right? If I'm pending on your effects, the clock's ticking on you, buddy. And does that mean that clock is going to get slapped a lot? Yeah, maybe. But who lost? What were we talking about? What happened? No, we're definitely getting an Apollo and Diana for the chess clock. The copium is really strong, and I really would love to go into a good Grace again. Oh, yeah, that's fair. I can see them having a way to reduce the play cost, like the remaining Olympus 12 that makes the end of turn DNA a lot easier. Oh, that could be good. That could be good. The question, what happens when someone, they lose, they lose? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I never really thought it, like, I don't know about if they lose is fair, but like, I don't know. Yeah, I that's funny. I didn't think of it that far. Losing feels wrong, but at the same time, that's what I've been championing. So we're going to stick to my guns, and Risu can never be wrong. So yeah, they just lose straight up. That's the rule for games of the clock. That's fair. That's fair. have two opinions for the game. We all have a lot of opinions for the game, man. Share them. I want to know. Let us judge you and your thoughts. We get to watch V-Passion. Yay! I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Woo. First, MTG London Mulligan. What's a London Mulligan? You're going to have to explain that. Oh, you did explain. Thank you. You pick 5 cards. Mulligan, pick another 5. Oh. Oh, you put 1 card from your hand on the bottom of the deck for every mulligan. Are you giving us the scry also? Are you allowing us to scry? I want mulligan by partition. My favorite mulligan is always a mulligan by partition mulligan. That's the one where you can look at your hand and put 3 back, draw 3. That's my favorite mulligan. But I'm okay with our current mulligan. No, actually I want the Gundam mulligan. I want the only thing I would want to change personally. And I don't think the London mulligan is bad. And if anything, I almost prefer, instead of the London mulligan, I prefer the I want the Pokemon mulligan. I kind of like, where it's like every time you mulligan, you give your opponent another card. But I want the, like, if the at minimum, the least thing I would want, the least impactful and changing thing I would want is I would want the Gundam mulligan. And the Gundam mulligan is basically the Digimon mulligan, or maybe I'm wrong, but I think the Gundam mulligan is the same thing, except you look at your hand. If you don't want it, you put all 5 to the bottom, draw a new 5 from the top. You don't shuffle, no shuffling. You take the next 5 and then you shuffle your deck. That's the Gundam mulligan. I forget which game's like that. I want that mulligan. Like, that's what I would change about the Digimon mulligan right now, and see how that goes. And I think that's the least intrusive one. Yeah, I mean, I guess technically it's not a mulligan in Pokemon, but like it is a mulligan in Pokemon. You don't get to choose to mulligan in Pokemon, I guess, is the difference. Oh, Jesus. I actually wanted to talk about this game, but dang. He's got so many alt arts. It's nice. It's pretty. He's got SP Agios, which is crazy. Bro, we're going, this is a giga Elec. We do get the double hit here, which is nice because I think the promo is Iliad? I forget. I know that like promo Agio is not an Iliad, but I can't I think the Agio Chu. I think the Agio Chu is Time Stranger, and it is. I think it is Time Stranger and Iliad. So we're good. Yeah, it's both. It's TS and Iliad, so we're fine on the Elixir. This was like a giga value turn, right? 4 attacks on board, but like Puppets has got 2 trainings. It's got the Mirais. I mean, hopefully Puppets has it. We'll see. Oh, we're just gonna hard play Katakuru. Ooh, that's not great. Oh, we have to go into Syndrell. Oh, so we just had a dog water hand from Puppets this game. Oh, you can mulligan in Pokemon? Okay. Yeah, Jello. That's mulligan by partition. That's the one I want. I think that's called mulligan by partition. I that's just what I've always called it. There's a million. I think mulligan names are one of those things that everyone's got a different name for them. So like no one's consistent. I like the mulligan. I always personally like card 5 Vanguard's mulligan, but it doesn't work for Digimon. What's card? I thought card 5 Vanguard was the mulligan by partition. I thought card 5, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought card 5 Vanguard's mulligan was you look at your starting 5 cards and then you put 3 back and then you draw a new 3. Someone, if I'm wrong, someone explain to me the card 5 Vanguard mulligan, because I guess I don't have that memorized. I thought I was just praising theirs. The problem is you can start with a disadvantage in a game that's like everything is even and fair. The second option is we should have option counter time like in Gundam and options with counter. Carlos, I think that's coming. Unironically, Carlos, I think that's happening. I mentioned this months ago. I was like, I expect Digimon to do more with the counter timing that Digimon has, because it's very clearly, for aces, it's very clearly 2 separate keywords. There is counter and then there's blast ace. Those are 2 very different keywords for a reason. And now we got the ultra, I think it's ultra rare Beelstarmon that actually operates during counter timing. So like I think we're on the cusp of Bandai trying to explore doing things in the counter timing more, and that's, I think we're probably going to see an option that says counter hand, you know, pay 3, delete a Digimon. If it's your opponent's turn, reduce the cost of this option by 3. And I think that will be, because I know a lot of people in chat would be immediately, their Yu-Gi-Oh brain, their Yu-Gi-Oh brain tickles, and it's like, oh no, hand traps, ah! But like, if you make it still have a cost, and then if you make it still have a cost, that really leans into what makes Digimon so cool, right? Is the memory gauge. So if like, let's pretend I got a Gaia Force in my hand and that thing says, okay, hand counter timing. If it's your opponent's turn, reduce the cost of this Gaia Force by 5. So it's a 3 cost Gaia Force and it's your opponent's turn. Okay, you just gave your opponent 3 more memory. Maybe not enough. Who knows? I'm not a numbers. We're not going to do numbers right now. Numbers are made up. But then, okay, you killed my guy, but now kind of like Overflow, there's a little bit of a punishment. Like, you have more memory on your turn now. That kind of goes. I don't know. Been super digging for their 4 and couldn't find it. Yeah. But it looks like they're fine now. Holy. Oh, security puppet. I would hate my life. It's a good, like, the thing is where there's no Kaguya, so like there's no blockers anywhere here. So we can, oh, we're gonna blinding ray. Wait, what was that? Oh, I've been wanting to try this. This is what's it called? This is emergency escape tactics or something. Oh my god, emergency retreat. Oh, what's it called? Oh, I can't remember the name of the stupid card. It's a 1 cost yellow option that you put a Digimon in security, and then that's it. That's it. You just put a Digimon, the top card of a Digimon security, and that's gonna let us combo to do this, Gain Rush. Digivolve into Jupiter for 2. Oh, this is so cool. Trash one. Trash one. We're gonna... What do? You just get rid of the Shushu, right? You either get rid of Shumon or Shushu. Don't F with Syndrell, because I don't know if that's Syndrell. Like, if I was playing and I'm playing kind of ignorant right now and I don't know what Syndrell does, I just get rid of the Shumon. Something simple that I know is not going to cause me any issues. And then trash, swing, security. If they have something, they have something. But like, yeah. Oh, what's it? Oh my God. I can't remember. I know someone probably said it in chat. Let me catch up. This went from puppets have game to puppets almost certainly lost. Yeah. Hachi in the current settings rules. Okay. It's what I listed above. I hope that's the... Wait, it's what you listed, but car fight has the best mulligan IMO. You draw 5 at the start, put any number of them to the bottom, draw cards back up to 5, then you shuffle your deck. Yeah. That's mulligan part by partition. So yeah. Tactical retreat. Thank you guys. How do you get that altar tactical retreat? Hold up. Did you play her? Tactical retreat. Oh, wasn't the Beals a starter deck? Oh, I got that then. That's somewhere. That's on the floor somewhere. That's fine. I gotta try that card. That card's fun. I've been seeing that card. I've been seeing that card on Japanese lists. I've been meaning to try it. It seems really cool, especially with Decode. I have the Japanese version of Tactical. I want English ones. How do you have a Japanese version? Speaking of which, curiosity, I need you to check your Walmarts for a Tangle figure from Sonic the Hedgehog, because apparently it's Canadian exclusive and I still can't find it. And it makes me very mad. And I collect Sonic the Hedgehog figures. All right, so not the ideal start for Jupiter here. Rookie into Agio, into the bad Agio. I can't wait for Jupitermon to get another Agiomon, man. That's one of the things holding the deck back. If you can consider being tier 2, maybe 1.5 held back. I don't even know what we consider Jupiter right now. I don't know what people are thinking about Jupiter. I think Jupiter is good. I like Jupiter. It's so close to being like top of the top tier. My friend lives in Japan, so she gave me one when a buddy of mine went to visit. Oh, cool. Give me a good Agio and another Agio choose. I'll be interested in what Agio becomes once we get all the other spoilers. I guess, is this spoilers? There are other level 5s in Jupitermon. And if the card game gets them, Agio will be there's an interesting world we will live in for Agiomon. And I don't know what that's going to be. Wow, we're just banking. We're not going to make the same mistake. We're going to make sure we have a level 4 to play the game. Love that. With the double training, I think now's the time. Syndrell set up. Ooh, Asuna into Asuna. I love that. I think that goes underrated. I don't think a lot of people do it. The problem is we need to get, since we already digivolved the bad Agio in the back, we need to kind of get, oh, and then we're going to set up this Asuna so next turn we can Elec. I like it. We really need to get like, yeah, I was going to say we need to get an Inori down, or like if not an Inori, like something, one of the ones that gives you memory. We really need to get down. So we're talking in between theater, we're talking Inori, we're talking Dan and Yuki do it, Homeros do it, some of the promo ones do it. I forget which ones specifically. Oh, Hiroko, promo Hiroko does it. A lot of the promo tamers actually give you the memory at third turn. I'm also getting McDonald's mini sticks for US people. I have so much McDonald's this past 2 weeks. Once in a while is great, but daily is so much. Yeah, no, I feel you. Bro, I'm fat. I know how ridiculous that is to say. But like my thing with McDonald's is like, you know how people like do the thing where you get a McDouble and a McChicken and you put the McChicken in between the McDouble, so you just like have a really like big burger. Yeah, so I do that, except I don't use a McChicken and I don't use a McDouble. And I don't always do this, for the record. It's just like a once in a while thing because like I'm just feeling myself. But what I do is I take it to the next level, right? I get a Big Mac, right? We get a Big Mac, and then for the chicken part, we don't stay at McDonald's. What we do is we go to Taco Bell and we get ourselves a chicken quesadilla with extra creamy jalapeno sauce. And then we remove the center bun of the Big Mac, and then we just put in shards of the quesadilla into my Big Mac. And then that's what we eat. It's awesome. If you haven't tried it, it's amazing. The fuck is wrong with you? It's good, I promise. It's awesome. For toys, yes, but they don't allow for the NHL stuff. Oh, hockey sticks. Oh, that's what you're doing. I have an inside spy, someone who works there, and they can't even pay for them. Oh, yeah, I need a pic of that next time you make it. I don't. Yeah, like I said, it's not like I do it all the time. I definitely do it some of the time. Okay, Kokeshi hits the board. We're going to bottom deck the Mirai. Search. This is so interesting. Puppets is a little hard for me to follow right now just because I don't have memorized what the Mirais fully do sometimes. No emblem blows. I guess we used that last turn. Agio's not having a good game this game. I think we're like a little, like we're not seeing the right stuff. I just need one tangle. I mean, I can show you what I'm looking for in case like you see it. I think it's tangle and one more. Oh, I'll send you pictures. Let me see. I'm gonna send you pictures. Oh wait, that's all right. Stream's back. I'm gonna send you pictures. This one, but I don't know if this one's Canada exclusive. All right, so we win Sindrell. Agio Truce is gone. Overclock minus, I think we're minusing the Agio, I assume. Did we attack? Surely we're probably attacking somewhere here. Yeah. Minus isn't going to be enough. Oh my god, someone with dyslexia hates you right now, Damien. What the I don't understand why people run I legitimately, I read that as, I don't understand at all why people run Kiaro over Kiaro. And then someone else probably read it like Niaro. Oh man, that was awful. That's not your fault. That's just very funny. Kiaro over Niaro. Every game I watch of them with Kiaro and losing because they don't have Niaro, or they would win. Yeah, I think the thing is though, you do have to respect. The thing is, you have to respect the idea that like Niaro, I assume you're talking about the Niaro that says when attacking, trash your tops or take your top security, gain memory. Over like, so I assume you're talking about that Niaro over a Kiaro that like most people are playing that draws a card. And I think you kind of have to come at it from the perspective of like, Niaro is very visual on the board, right? You see when Niaro is good. What you don't see is when Kiaro is drawing you the exact card you needed to win the game, or it's drawing you the exact card you need to continue playing the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get to see that. And so while I'm not even saying you're wrong. You might be right that Niaromon is better more often. I think you just have to, like, I'm just trying to bring perspective and say, like, you know, you don't get to see when Kiaro is good as a spectator. And that being said, I know you probably play test the deck yourself, blah, blah, blah. I'm just, you know, I'm just trying to add perspective. I guess a little bit of devil's advocate, but you get it. All right, so we are able to... Oh, wow. Did we hit an AGO out of trash? That's cracked. So we don't use the Inori to go into AGO Choose for free. We just do it. We go into Venus. Isn't it strip 2 of your Digimon? Oh no, it's just stun 2 of your Digimon. Okay, so the whole board is now stunned. Would have not been better to... I guess it depends on the hand, but... Oh, are we saving Inori for like a defensive Inori here? That's probably it. I was gonna say, there's probably something like, so instead of like, you could have used the Inori, go into AGO, chew. Oh, do you hit end of turn? Would you have passed turn? How much memory were we at? I'm assuming we were at 4 memory. No, that's not true. We would have been at... No, we would have been fine. Start a turn, and then Homeros and Inori give us up to 4. So we started our turn at 2, and then... Yeah, I think we could have, unless like the only thing is, I think we could have. I think we're saving this Inori for a defensive Inori. And what I mean by a defensive Inori is because we have this AGO, we can actually, if they somehow touch our Venusmon, we can then turn around and say, okay, decode the AGO out. On play AGO, take a security, play a tamer if we have it, but that's not the important part. Inori is all turns, so since you took a security, you can tap the Inori and digivolve into an AGO Chew for free. If you go specifically into the, you know, the one in the set, the red yellow one, you'll be able to proc its when digivolving and then knock out 2 bodies or knock out 1 big body, depending, and then like completely mess up a turn. Otherwise, with the whole board stuns though. With the whole board stun though, it's kind of awkward in the sense that I feel like we could have digivolved in the back, choked to 1, or play an in between. It all depends on the hand, of course. Play an Elec, play another tamer, play, you know, stuff like that. Are we finally going to see Kaguya? We need to see Kaguya. Glad you don't need to suspend for overclock. True.
but everything being stunned is still huge. No wind digivolving effects, no wind attacking effects, right? Is it both on this Venus? I should have that memorized, but I don't. I just second guess myself a lot. Oh, it's just no wind digivolving, so you still get wind attackings. Okay, play Kokeshi. Play Tamer? Oh, no Tamer. Oh no, we have to delete a Digimon for that. All right, Sindrell is activating now. Oh, we're still thinking. Are we counting out DP minuses? What does the Sindrell do again? I'm gonna look it up. I just need to look up the wording again. What's happening exactly? Oh, I thought this was the... Oh, I thought this was the... Oh, I thought this was the on-play AGO. Never mind. This is still the one from... Huh. I thought this was the prom... I thought this was the set one. Wait. What happened? How does Kaguya kill all that? How was there minus 12? What did I miss? How was there... Did I miss something, chat? Is it just over... Oh, is the overclock for when attacking? And then we block with AGO? I think that's gotta be what it was. It was overclock. It must have been overclock Sindrell. Yeah. I just had a hard time following it. Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay, now, okay. So it was the overclock. We just forgot to attack. Oh, we just forgot to, okay, cool. And we're at 6 memory. I assume we gained the Homeros memory. Because you gain the Homeros memory no matter what. Damn, not seeing our super rare AGO sucks. This guy's such a blank. Swing security, draw discard. I think we're trying to die. Oh, we die. That's huge. Barrier. Is it Inori time? It's Inori time. We're gonna activate the Inori. Ooh, we gotta go into this guy. Yuck. Oh, we're gonna use Suno. So we're going into, what level 6 are we going into? Neptune would be sick if we had it. Something tells me we're not going into Neptune though. Minerva. Minerva what? Do we have another Homeros? I'd play, yeah. Definitely play Homeros. Digivolve 1, which is all you need. Problem is here. Problem is here you need... Oh, we're just gonna play Venus. This feels bad. We'll see how it goes. Those 3 stunned, no win Digivolvings. Feels like we're not playing like aggressive enough. Like it could just be our hand. Like I think we're just seeing stuff in like completely wrong orders and it sucks. Yeah, Jupiter can be pretty defensive. I like playing it more aggressive. Like, I like putting my opponent in, like, I'm trashing all your shit and swinging constantly, going wide and just threatening aggression constantly. But that doesn't mean this way is wrong either. It's like we're picking up. Yeah, it's just too much memory. It's looking like. Play sister. Get 2 tokens. Then we go, yep. Awaken. Damn. Get rid of the Venus. That's rough. trying to think over what we gotta do. We only have one attack. We can't attack with those two, yep. Oh, we're going Alliance. Don't you just block? You're 14. Oh no, when attacking is triggering, so it's minus. We're 14k. How much is Sundral minus again? I assume it's enough. 3k per Digimon. 6, 9, 12. I guess there was a token or something that did an extra 2k. Because I'm counting 12. I'm counting minus 12 on the board. I'm counting minus 12 on the board. And that Mervamon was 14. So I assume there was like a token or there's probably like an inheritable, like a -2 in the inheritable or something that I'm missing. That's probably it. And then we're going to block Kokeshi so we don't lose security. Yeah, that tracks. Oh, the tokens. Oh, the tokens are like back there. I didn't. You're my bad. I didn't see that. I forgot to count the tokens. I don't think this Elix's surviving, chat. Oh, we got to keep turn. Rest in peace, Elix. Bro, one Neptune goes so hard. Oh, we went Neon Boot. And we're gonna overclock. Oh, brother. In between theater helps. Okay, home roast. So Inori first puts you to 5. Then you can do the home roasts, can't suspend. So go to 6. Other home roast. I don't think the draw is connected to the suspend. So, yep. I don't know if they got the second draw. I'm pretty sure they did though. This is playable from... Like, you can just hard drop Venus, hard drop Neptune. No, you need 3 Digimon for Neptune to be reduced, right? Or is it just 3 Digimon? No, yeah, it's you have to have 3 Digimon on board for Neptune. Oh no, your opponent has to have 2 or more. Oh, I'm thinking Maruki. Maruki needs 3 or more Digimon, period, on the board. Neptune is your opponent. So we're digging. Digivolve promo AGO. Take a security. Oh, Asuna, nice. So we did find it. So this is more draw if we need draw. But maybe we don't need draw. Okay, we need draw. Level 5. Okay. Gain Rush, gain 3k. Jupitermon comes down. Draw for 0. You want to what? Delete the Kokeshi? No. Karakuru? Where are you throwing this -13? On Nyanvut, okay. Making it so the protection doesn't matter? Okay. Ah! Wait, that doesn't do much. Ruin mode. Interesting. So Syndrell is at 5k. So we're swinging at... So minus 5k on Syndrell is... I'm sorry. This goes to 7. We're at 7 plus 1. We're at 8k. So we're just YOLOing. We win. That's it. There's our 5s too. Damn it. Yeah, we needed that. I think we were looking for those age. That's just overclock and win. It's just end turn, right? There's no blocker. Yeah, we're scooping it up. Damn, is that it? Well, I guess it is. I guess Puppets got it 2-0 or 2-1. Or they still gotta go again. Did I miss a game? I guess maybe I missed a game. I thought this was game 2. Or maybe it is game. I think they are going game 3. Anything else triggers Nya and kills Jupiter? Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. Damn, so close. Jupiter almost got out of there. It's damn. That sucks. Ooh, good. Ooh, this is a bad start for... I guess it's not an awful start for Puppets. It seems like Puppets is more than fine, just hard playing everything. Oh, we get the Hiroko search into the good AGO in the back. SP AGO above all that. Jesus Christ. How do we have SP AGO but not Altart and Nori? That's a little wild. Maybe I think maybe Vpesh saving their money so they can get the SP and Noris instead. All right, emblem search. The fact that emblems for 2 is crazy. Double emblem search. That's even more majestic. Oh, it gets 2 cards too? Oh, it's Tamer and the... Yeah. All right, AGO, grab, get a Nori. Wait, did they miss a memory? Did you start this turn at 2 or 1? Inori triggers, right? Okay. I saved it, chat. I saved it. I'm quick. I'm quick with... When I know a deck, I'm quick. Yeah, that's like that's the perfect play, by the way, chat. I love that play. If we have the Jupiter here, now we got a question. Do we play the Jupiter? Sometimes I don't like going Jupiter here because next, like, you can threaten lethal next turn, but we are just gonna go for the safe Jupiter. Yeah. I don't think we can go for 1 though. Choke to 1's good. Yeah, Jupiter's fast, man. Jupiter can put some pressure on. We have an Agio in trash. That's the only playable thing off of Asuna. So we're just gonna training. Still looking for Roku. Wow, dude. That's frustrating. Start a turn. Play Agio. Start a turn. What are we playing off of that? I guess we'll see where that leads. Inori, Demi. I don't like that ordering, but it works. Oh, but we can go... Oh, this is gross. Okay. Grab... You can only grab one thing because of Hiroko. You trash the security. All right, we burned one. And... Yeah, he was at 3. You have a chance here to trigger a Nori to go into the rush guy. Oh, we're just gonna Elec. I see. Go Hijiochu. Swing. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Just 3 turns. Yeah, Ajo. Jupiter can schmoove. Jupiter can in fact schmoove. Yeah, the hand was so gross, dude. We weren't getting a rookie for 2 more turns. Ah, that's crazy. I don't think V Passion wins the tournament just because we played 4 rounds mandatory. I think they have like a loss or something. So we'll like, it's not like a guaranteed like, ooh, I don't like clicking things. I shouldn't click things. But yeah, no, that's the kind of stuff. That's why I like Jupiter. Being able to play like that and comboing like that is awesome. Hold on. I realized my flaws with this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, still not enough light, but yeah, it's like dark, gloomy, and rainy here today. So yeah. Anyway, Jupiter is the finals winner, which is cool. But God, I love that deck. That deck is so sick. Like, share, subscribe. We had a huge talk about. We had a great talk. We had a great yap about BANLIST. We had a great yap. We didn't really talk about Worlds. I mean, like, I think, you know, congrats to the players. They played. They deserve whatever they got. Congrats. It's cool to see Medusa take it. I was rooting for TS. Medusa takes it. So maybe Medusa is going to be the deck everyone fears for now. We got a lot of stuff, a lot of good announcements. You know, I'm looking forward to a lot of the stuff coming out. Just maybe because, to be fair, I think it's biased. I like Time Stranger, so like knowing that a lot of Time Stranger stuff is coming is nice. I'm not a big savers guy or data squad guy, so that's like whatever to me. But and Shambhala, I'm really excited for Shambhala. So y'all ready to get punched by Marcus? Yeah, that's looking like to be in our future. So still got to see how ultra rares are handled, like that, like pull rates on ultra rares have got me scared, or like how do ultra rares change the current landscape of pulling cards from boxes? I don't know. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of mixing it up. If anything, I wanted it to go to Gundam, where Gundam does there's not even a secret rare in Gundam. It's just straight super rares. They call them legend rares, but same shit. Super rares. I don't know. I think the Three Musketeers stuff, it's gonna need a little bit more. If anything, here's my thing with the Beelstar stuff though. I feel like it's not gonna be a Three Musketeers deck. I think it's gonna be best. It might be just best as a Time Stranger deck, but you hard focus on like Time Stranger stuff. Like you hard focus on like the options. That's not the options and Dan and Kanan and like stuff like that. And you're just like gunslinging the TS options, and then you kind of sprinkle in maybe Three Musketeers options. It's gonna be weird. The thing is, if you go full Three Musketeers, you can't really play Dan and Yuki, or Dan and Kanan. So that's where it gets kind of like rough, and then so we'll see. Like it's gonna be interesting. Oh yes, Beelstar being an option. Yep, I forgot about that. It's an option. Dan Kanan can use it. So I want to say the best way to play it is gonna be a Time Stranger route, but obviously there's more cards to come. We'll see. Nothing's set in stone. I'm sure someone's gonna cook up some fun Three Musketeers version, so it's not off base completely. I just like the fact that the TS options are links. I think makes them a little better than the Musketeers ones. Sources are like kind of inherently worse a little bit, but I could be wrong. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for us today. Like, share, subscribe. Tomorrow the new ban list will go. Tomorrow Eagle's Nest is hosting as always, guys. 7:30 Eastern Monday. Every Monday is going to be Eagle's Nest Digimon Locals. Come check it out. Just because I'm not streaming it doesn't mean it's not happening. And I wish I was streaming it. How about that? Does that make you feel good? If I just feel better, I wish I was streaming it. But every Monday, 7:30 Eastern, Digimon Locals, come play. We'll be honoring the new ban list. So, guys, make sure you guys are changing your decks in accordance to the new ban list guidelines, I guess. You Mallow players and you KDA players no longer here, and I'm joking. Obviously, I'm joking about Mallow. Obviously, Mallow still gets to play the game. KDA is gone, pretty sure, though. Anyway, have a good one. Like, share, subscribe. See you guys next time. It's always fun.